and gentlemen, we have 50.
As our local
are your trusted electrical contractors.
And a very good Tuesday evening to you. Welcome into the Bill Carey Memorial Fieldhouse. Lander Valley High School, Jared Anderson with you, ready for a doubleheader of basketball. The Cody boys and girls in town to take on Lander. First of two coming at you here in about 10 minutes or so with the Lander ladies up first. Hope you're having a great new year, a great week so far. Glad you're with us. And again, if you're listening on the radio, don't forget, as you head home tonight, you can always watch these games via the County 10 YouTube stream. Welcome in our YouTube audience watching along with us already, and certainly invite you up to the gym to cheer on the Lander boys and girls tonight as well. These Cody ladies that we'll see first have been very good for a very long time. Stumbled a little bit at the state tournament last year, and by stumbling I mean they played in the third place game. But the year before that, they won a championship, went undefeated. The year before that, in 2022, they only lost one game the entire year. They're up to a 5-1 start so far this season. I did play a couple of out-of-state teams in the Denver area, and those kind of tentatively, I guess, are part of the record. They don't have those wins and losses recorded on the official record for the team yet, but they did play in a Denver area tournament earlier this season too. So the 5-1 might be a little bit different depending on who you talk to, but just one Wyoming opponent that Cody has lost to so far this season. Chris Wagner's in his 6th year with the Phillies. Lander comes into this contest 4-3 under Drew Powell in Powell's 2nd year with the program. Lander ladies started the season fantastically with wins over Rollins, Newcastle, and Thermopolis at the first of 2 tournaments here at Lander Valley High School. The second one was a lot more difficult, though. They'd ultimately lose to Buffalo, and to take that back, not Buffalo, Powell, Douglas, and Wheatland. Got a big convincing win against Burns. 1-3 wasn't exactly what Coach Powell wanted last time out for the Lady Tigers, but some quality opponents in there too. Puts them at 4-3 on the early season. Interestingly enough, these Lander girls have not played away from home already yet this season. The boys, of course, went on that tournament where they went to Douglas with the boys and girls splits in mid-December, but the ladies have played back-to-back tournaments here at Bob Carey Memorial Fieldhouse. So another home game before they're off to Pinedale for a girls tournament this weekend. The boys will be in Rollins for another split weekend of basketball. This is the Porter's Tailgate Show, made possible by Porter's Supply Company in Riverton. There at the corner of North Federal and Sunset. Your home for stoves, spas, pellets, and much, much more. We'll get you the starting lineup, some playmakers to watch for, and set you up for basketball coming up in 5 or 6 minutes. We're headed for the first of our doubleheader coming up in just a little bit as the Porter's Tailgate Show gets you there here on KOVE, 1330 AM, 107.7 FM, streaming video coverage on the County 10 YouTube channel.
At Eyes on Fremont, we know that good vision is about more than just seeing clearly. That's why we're dedicated to providing expert eye care for the whole family. From children's exams to contacts, LASIK to glaucoma treatment, we're here to help. We accept most insurance plans, and our experienced team will make sure you feel right at home. Schedule an appointment today at 111 South Broadway in Riverton, or give us a call at 307-856-9000. Visit WyomingEyes.net to learn more.
To Bailey Tire Pros, your local tire and auto repair specialists in Riverton and Lander. Say no to endless online tire listings and experience the convenience of local service. With unbeatable prices and top quality tires, we're here to change the game. Quality service and expert staff ensure you always get the right fit for your car. Choose local. Choose Bailey Tire Pros, where your satisfaction hits the road.
Perfect Power is a proud supporter of athletics and student athletes all across Fremont County. Perfect Power provides services for residential, commercial, and industrial jobs. Darren Hubble, owner and master electrician, has over 30 years of electrical experience. Darren's trustworthy team of professionals can get the job done right. Perfect Power, serving Fremont County and surrounding areas. Stop into 1320 West Main Street, Lander, or give them a call at 307-332-7184.
Has lowered inside of the gymnasium. We're expecting a national anthem here shortly, so we'll step aside for that in just a brief second. Again, thanks to Porter's Supply Company making our tailgate show possible. Your home for stoves, spas, pellets, and much, much more. Starting lineups coming up here, and all of the action as we get the season going here for the year 2025. National anthem is just a few seconds away, so we'll step aside. Lander and Cody basketball coming up after this on KOVE and County10.com.
Perfect Power is a proud supporter of athletics and student athletes all across Fremont County. Perfect Power provides services for residential, commercial, and industrial jobs. Darren Hubble, owner and master electrician, has over 30 years of electrical experience. Darren's trustworthy team of professionals can get the job done right. Perfect Power, serving Fremont County and surrounding areas. Stop into 1320 West Main Street, Lander, or give them a call at 307-332-7184.
The choice is yours. Sutherland's Friends of the Family Plus Consumer Credit Card lets you choose from 5% off instantly at the register or special financing on qualifying purchases. That means no forms, no waiting, no rebates. You can choose 5% off instantly with your Sutherland's credit card. Got a big project? Choose special financing. The choice is yours with Sutherland's Friends of the Family Plus Consumer Credit Card. Subject to credit approval. Minimum monthly payment required. See store for details. Only at Sutherland's.
National anthem plays as we are just about ready for basketball here on KOVE and the County 10 YouTube channel. Again, Jared Anderson with you, the backup Lander broadcaster, so appreciate you in advance dealing with the backup crew here as starting lineups being introduced to the Lander faithful and some Cody folks that traveled over slick roads. I'm told Wind River Canyon, they said, wasn't as bad. It was before the canyon, so we wish everybody safe travels on their way home. And if you're traveling around right now, certainly some spots to be concerned with all over Wyoming. The Phillies under sixth-year head coach Chris Wagner will come out like this. Number 0 is Ellie Talich, a junior averaging 13.5 points per game. Number 4, Macy Ball, a sophomore, 3.2 points per contest. 15 is Sophia Radakovic, a senior, 6 points, 5 rebounds per game. Grace Hayes, just a sophomore. She's played in 4 games, averaging over 20 points per game in those 4 games. And number 24 is Sydney Simone, a junior, 11.2 points per game. For the Lady Tigers, under Drew Powell in his second year, Daisy Goklish, a sophomore. Goklish averaging 16.5 per game. Number 2, Kendall McFadden, a senior. Kendall averages 5 per contest. Zoe Mulholland is number 13. She's a senior, averaging 4.1 points per game. Dagan Reinhardt, a junior, 5 points per game, 7 rebounds per contest. And Hayden Goggles, a junior. Goggles wears number 14. She's averaging 10.1 points per contest. It is Phillies basketball off of the tip, win by Radakovic, and they will attack the zone to my left here at Lander Valley High School. Opening shot by Hayes is off the glass, no good, but Radakovic grabs a tough offensive rebound, puts it back up, can't get it to go, but she's fouled. Feels like it's been a very long time since you've been able to say that Cody girls basketball has not been good. They've been a dominating force in previously 4A, now 3A girls basketball as Radakovic gets the first free throw to go. Sophia back up there. Second one flies. That's a swish. 2-0 Phillies on the Fremont Chevrolet scoreboard. See those updates on the bottom of your screen if you're watching on County 10's YouTube channel with us. Just 30 seconds old. This is Lander's first possession of the game. Reinhardt holds it now left side outside to McFadden. McFadden dishes back up top to Goggles. Put it on the floor a couple of times. Poked and taken away by Hayes. The distance right hand layup. It's good. Grace Hayes as the first field goal of the game. We're going to talk a lot about Grace as the game goes on. Grace's older sister, you might remember, Molly Hayes, made quite the impression on Wyoming high school basketball fans. There's a good dribble drive by Hayden. Goggles knocked off balance. Will get free throws on the shot. First of two for Hayden, forthcoming. Lets it go. That first one is good. Lander's first point of the contest belongs to the junior. Again, Hayden off to a nice start this season, averaging double digits, just over 10 points per game. Second one lets that go, and that's good too. Got the deficit early on in half here at 4-2. We've played a minute. Radakovic will dish it left side outside to Simone. Simone running the baseline, couldn't get it to drop, and McFadden is underneath with a tough Lander rebound. She's slapped and fouled. It's going to go against Radakovic, her second. So both fouls here early on belong to Sophia. And we'll see an early substitution with Maddie Boudry in for the Phillies. Slapped out of bounds. Stays Lander basketball. Boudry, a junior. She played quite a bit as a sophomore last season for this Cody squad. Lander handles the pressure in backcourt nicely. Goggles work it into the front court. Hand back to McFadden, and now Mulholland holds it up top. Zone defense shown by Cody, both trips down. It's knocked on a pass attempt, taken away by the Phillies. Boudry at the top will give it off to Simone. Simone's three is no good, and it's going to go off of somebody underneath. Doesn't matter because there's a foul first. They're going to get Macy Ball with the personal. So third foul already on the Phillies. And we go back Lander's direction as Lady Tigers trail by 2 here early on. Played nearly 2 minutes. Goklish try a right side baseline. Help side defense going to shut that off on the right side block. She'll look up top for Mulholland. Zoe will set and shoot. Nearly banked it in. Stays out though and rebounded out by Boudry. Madry works it up the floor. Stop at the top. Nobody comes out to guard her. Straightaway three is no good. Long fight for the rebound. Will be tipped to a Philly. Couldn't see the number there. That was Talich. Grab that rebound. Ellie stop in the paint for 2. Front rim no good. And Goklish is up high to take it away for Lander. Daisy races into the LVHS front court. Shot is no good. Runner had too much momentum going, and a tie up on the rebound will keep it Lander basketball. Morager checks in. Molly, a sophomore for Cody. McFadden slice through the defenders. Now dish it off from Mulholland. Right back to Kindle. Kindle's pass is tipped and taken away by Hayes. Here comes Hayes. The right-hand layup is good. Second time we've seen that by Grace Hayes. Gets out in front of a pass, intercepts it, goes all the way to the rim with the right-hand layup. And turnover in backcourt, going to send it right back to Cody. 5:09 remaining first quarter. It is 6-2 Phillies on top of the Lady Tigers. Pass in traffic to Boudry. Now Hayes way up top for 3. Got it to go. There's that sophomore we said we were going to mention a whole bunch. She's got 7 of the Cody 9. And a takeaway as soon as Lander gets it in their front court. Hayes off a deflection to Talich. Talich off balance too, and the lane is good. Ellie's first points of the game. First field goal for somebody on Cody, not named Grace Hayes. Nearly a steal in backcourt. Daisy Goklish with some nifty handles to avoid it, and she's bumped and fouled. It's going to go against Maddie Boudry. The junior picks up her first. And Brianna Lincoln checks in for Lander. That was the fourth team foul on Cody. So down 11-2, but this silver lining, I guess, of the first 3.5 minutes, if you're a Lander fan, is you forced 4 fouls and could see some free throws. Shot misses everything, goes out of bounds, heads back. Macy Ball, Cody starter, returns. Coach Wagner liberally substituting here through the first nearly 4 minutes of play. Evelyn Agadal has also checked in. Shot by Agadal is no good. She'll get a second chance with it. That's not going to fall too. Tie up on the rebound as bodies crash to the floor. Wrestling match breaks out. Everybody's okay, and it's Lander basketball on the arrow. 3:57 to play first quarter. It's 11-2. Cody with the big advantage here early. McFadden. Now to Lincoln at the top as Lander continues to play catch around the perimeter. 3 left corner is not going to drop for Goggles. Rebound by McFadden is swatted out of her hands. Stays Lander basketball. Macy Ball with the near takeaway. Goggles triggers it in under into the left of the Lander hoop. Does so to Reinhardt. Reinhardt take it to the floor a couple of times, looking for some help, and distributed it to Lincoln, who was then pushed and fouled. That'll be the 5th team foul and the 2nd on Macy Ball. So free throws for Brianna coming up. The junior averaging 5.3 points per game so far. I'll knock the first one in.
Back into the Cody lineup, number 21, Grace Hayes, and number 24, Sydney Saboni.
Second one for the Lander junior. No good. It's strong. I wanted to wait until she made one of those, but at just her second made free throw of the year, she's now 2-9 at the free throw line. Simone just checked back in a moment ago, handles it now to Boudry. Boudry right side down the lane. Scoop a pass underneath to Agadal, who was fouled on the way up.
Going to the line for the Lady Phillies, Evelyn Agadal. Foul assessed.
Daisy Goklish picks up the Lander personal, just the 2nd team foul on the Lady Tigers. And Evelyn's first will rattle home. First double-digit lead for the Phillies. Second free throw, no good, too strong. It is hustled down by Simone, though, kept alive by Cody. Hayes at the top reloads the Philly offense. Simone will try a long 3. That's no good, too strong. Offensive rebound, put back is not going to drop for Agadal, and a tie-up underneath will favor Cody. We'll see Addie Rounds and Paisley Hollingshead check in for the Lady Tigers. And Ellie Talich returns for the Phillies. Talich sends it in under the Cody hoop. Right side outside Simone. Sydney dribbles to the right elbow. Now has Talich open for 3. Left side, that's no good. Long rebound comes away to Lander. Is gathered in by Rounds. Rounds will outlet it to Goggles, who works it up the floor. Snap a pass underneath to Hollingshead. She can't get it to drop, but she got slapped across the right arm, it looked like, and Paisley's going to get a couple of shots here. First for Paisley on the way is true. Hollingshead now 5 of 8 at the free throw line this season. Second free throw from Hollingshead is also good, so 12-5 on the Fremont Chevy scoreboard, 2:22 remaining first quarter. Phillies with the lead and the ball. Lander in a 2-3 zone defensively. Here's Simone, going to try to break him out of it. Cannot hit for three, though. Hayes sneaks behind the defenders. Can't get it to go. And a tie-up on the rebound with Hollingshead and Hayes, and it's Lander on the arrow this time. Man-to-man full court pressure on again by Cody. They tried to trap near the mid-court area. Hollingshead, good ball movement this time. Goklish spots up for three. That's not going to drop. Goklish will muscle away her own rebound, though. Put it back up in the lane, much too strong. And a tie-up again. We'll send it back to the Phillies. Lot of possession arrow work going on here in the first quarter. Hayes jogs it up the floor for the Phillies. Left side outside Simone as they play catch around the perimeter. High post Talich to Hayes. Hayes some trouble handling it, but gets a grip and launches and hits a three. Grace in double digits now with 10, as here's an and one. Hayden Goggles gets it to drop, and she's fouled. Big bucket and potential momentum shifter when Lander really needed something in their direction. Personal foul on Grace Hayes, her first. Goggles free throw, in and out, no good. Hayes with a nice block out down low. Works it up the floor herself. 15-7. Cody out in front of Lander. Ball stolen away for a moment by the Lady Tigers, then thrown out of bounds. Officials will look together and now say it's Lander basketball. Goklish handles it right in front of Chris Wagner. Hollingshead, some space for three. She's going to light it up from there. Paisley Hollingshead with the triple. Make it a 5-point game. Might have been just a 2. They've only got 2 on the board. I missed the official signal, so apologies there. Hollingshead with 4 for the moment.
Cody foul, number 0, Ellie Talich.
Cody foul on Ellie Talich will send us the other direction. We'll slowly walk all the way down the floor in the bonus. And with 35 seconds to play in the first quarter, we're going to shoot free throws. So I'm guessing that Hollingshead's shot was just a long 2. Apologize for missing that. First one from Hayden Goggles is good. Hayden now with 5.
Into the Cody lineup, number 5, Maddie Woodry.
Goggles back up there. Second one will fly, and that's good. Four-point game with 30 seconds remaining in the first quarter. Phillies have led by as much as a dozen in this quarter. Hayes way up top. See if they're just kind of holding it here for a last shot attempt. They are not, as Simone finds herself open. Shot no good. Put back is no good down low by Talich, and it's tipped and taken away by Goggles. Goggles, baseball pass for Goklish, left side. Good body control. Daisy's got the shot, and it's a 2-point game at the end of the first quarter. Run for Lander to close things out, and at the end of one, it's Cody Ladies 15, Lander 13. Back in just a minute on KOVE 1330 AM, 107.7 FM, and streaming video coverage on the County 10 YouTube channel.
Eyes on Fremont, we know that good vision is about more than just seeing clearly. That's why we're dedicated to providing expert eye care for the whole family. From children's exams to contacts, LASIK to glaucoma treatment, we're here to help. We accept most insurance plans, and our experienced team will make sure you feel right at home. Schedule an appointment today at 111 South Broadway in Riverton, or give us a call at 307-856-9000. Visit WyomingEyes.net to learn more.
Goddard Construction is a local contractor dedicated to our community. We're proud to support our student athletes in every sport, on and off the field. We believe in hard work, crafting excellence, and building legacies, one project at a time. We bring your vision to life. Visit GoddardConstruction.com to see what we can create for you. Goddard Construction, building Fremont County, one project at a time.
Welcome you back in here to second quarter action. Lander Valley High School. Good close to the quarter there by the Lander ladies. They're down by 2 to start the second stanza, 15-13. Lead was as much as a dozen at one point there by Cody. Not the start to the second quarter that Coach Powell's looking for, though. Here's an interception on a pass attempt from Grace Hayes. Hayes in transition with the nice dish to Ellie Talich. Lay it up and in, and Cody's got the first bucket of the second quarter. Lincoln hands off to Hollingshead. Hollingshead back to Goklish. Run it to the left side elbow. Now Hollingshead will try that three. That's no good. And Grace Hayes has a rebound. She is fast the other direction to lay it off the window and in. Grace, a sophomore, now with a dozen for the Phillies. And a nice assist the last trip down 2. Goklish, high dribble into the paint, back to Rowan. Zaddy's shot is no good, too strong, and rebound tracked down by Maddie Boudry. So it is a quick Cody start here in the second quarter, and they're looking for more. 3 at the top is not going to go anywhere for Boudry. That clanks off the right side of the backboard, and Goklish has it for the Lady Tigers for a moment. Now she's going to throw it away to Simone. Simone has numbers. It's a 4-on-2 right now. Bounce pass for Grace Hayes. Lay it up and in. I'm going to need more room in my stat sheet for Grace Hayes, who now already has 14. 30-second timeout. Coach Powell. Well, it was 15-13 to start the quarter, and it is now 21-13. So a 6-0 run to start the first minute 25 of the second quarter here for the Cody Phillies. I want to thank Wyoming Catholic College making these broadcasts possible. They're proud of your hard work and dedication on and off the court. Remind you can find out more about that Lander institution at wyomingcatholic.edu. Wyoming Catholic College also allows us the opportunity to pick our County 10 Athletes of the Week. You can find that every Monday at county10.com. Back to action after the quick Coach Powell timeout. Pass intended for Goklish, off of her hands and out of bounds into the front row of the stands. Phillies take over on really what was an unforced turnover. Hayes Dribbles at the top. Good pass underneath to Talich. Lay it up and in. Good dish. Good finish by Ellie, too. Quarter is 8-0 Cody. We've played 2 minutes. Pass intended for McFadden is wide right of her. Unable to catch up to it. And another turnover. Cody playing good defense, and I'm not trying to take anything away from them, but some mental lapses for Lander on a couple of those passes. Not as crisp as I'm sure they'd like. Dig and Reinhardt in there forcing a tie-up. Possession arrow stays Cody basketball as Zoe Mulholland checks in. Addie Rounds checks out. 5:44 to go, second quarter. It's 23-13. Phillies now in front on the Fremont Chevrolet scoreboard. Simone. Bounce pass a couple of times. Give it up to Hayes. Grace for three. That's good. Grace Hayes gives the Phillies their largest lead of the game. And here's a takeaway. Cody looking for more. Simone. The distance, can't get it, but she's fouled by Goklish. First foul of the second quarter on anybody. Daisy Goklish's second overall.
Lady Tiger foul, says to number 0, Daisy Goklish.
First free throw is nothing but nylon for Simone.
Gospels at number 15 for Cody, Sophia Ratkovich.
Second one is also good. Simone's first points coming at the free throw line. Goggles will work it up the floor. Right-hand dribble. Now set up the Lander offense. Brianna Lincoln back in there looking for a backdoor cut to Mulholland, but misfires. Taken away by Hayes. Lead pass up ahead for Maddie Boudry, who lays it off the glass and in. And it is a 15-0. Last 3 minutes by these Cody ladies. It was 15-13 to start the quarter. And it is now 30-13. Goggles run into the paint, give it to Lincoln, left side three. That's around the rim and out. And Hayes, falling to the ground, is able to corral it. Impressive play by Grace, one of many she's made already. Here's Hayes, long straightaway three is good. Grace Hayes as 20 of Cody's 33. She averages 20.8 points per game, and she's nearly there, a quarter and a half into this contest. Unbelievable. And this lead has ballooned to 20 on the Lady Tigers with still 3:58 now in the third quarter. Mishandling the dribble, Zoe Mulholland. Good defensive pressure by Cody, and it's out of bounds into that Cody bench.
Into the Tiger line, number 10, Paisley Hall.
Cody will have the rest of the week off. Get a weekend to enjoy, and then next Tuesday they've got Lovell. And both the Lovell boys and girls playing good basketball so far this season. Hayes misses on that shot. Good to see she's human once in a while. Skims the net, taken away by the Lady Tigers. Mulholland squares to the basket, put it on the floor once. Now give it to McFadden as Lander plays catch around the perimeter. Goggles will try a long three. That's no good. Shot goes even longer. Rebound out by Boudry. Boudry, long pass intended for Marager. And it's off of her fingertips, out of bounds. Left side corner with it now is Mulholland. 3 minutes to play in the half as Goggles, runner in the lane, is no good. She goes down hard, is able to bounce right back up. But Lander's one and done. Here come the Phillies. Ellie Talich with it in traffic. Zigs and zags her way to the bucket. Goes strong and gets it to go. And it is 35-13 Phillies. Lander still has not scored in this quarter. McFadden at the top, couple of dribbles. Her pass is taken away by Hayes. Hayes one-on-one versus McFadden, cannot get it to go. Gets her own rebound and then travels with it. Sydney Simone checks in for Ellie Talich. Maddie Boudry comes in. Hayes goes out. It's a 17-0 Cody run this quarter. Reinhardt near that midcourt center logo, goes right side outside to McFadden. McFadden picks up her dribble, gonna need some help here. Simone all over her. Now loose ball taken away by Simone. Sydney works it up the floor for the Phillies, and they reload once more. Boudry holds the ball above her head at the top. Maddie gives it right side to Simone. Now back to Boudry as they play catch, looking at that Lander 2-3 zone. Simone put it on the floor once. She'll try a three and get it to drop. Sydney Simone with her 5th point. It goes 38-13 Phillies. Cody, the second-ranked team in 3A girls basketball. A lot of 3A fans were not happy when the Wyoming High School Activities Association ruling that Cody had to come down a class. The rules are the rules, and certainly Activities Association nor Cody High School is at fault. Just a really good team coming into your level. Tie up forced by Cody will keep it Lander basketball out of bounds. With 58 seconds to play now in the second quarter. Lander still searching for their first points of the quarter. Gone cold the last 7 minutes. Lincoln in backcourt. D'd up by Boudry. 5-on-5. Right side corner to Hollingshead. Hollingshead, good pass underneath to Reinhardt. Now Mulholland back to Goklish. Through her hands for a second. She retreats and grabs it. 36 seconds. Goklish off the glass. Gets it to drop there. Mercifully for Lander is their first points of the second quarter. And Coach Wagner wants a quick timeout before we reach halftime. 28 seconds to go. It's a full timeout. We'll owe you a quick break with them. You are listening to Lander Girls Basketball. It's Cody 38, Lander 15. Back after this on KOVE and County10.com.
Northside Body Shop in Lander is proud to support sports and student athletes this season. Northside Body Shop is a staple in the Lander community and is primarily engaged in auto body, paint, and interior repair and maintenance. If you hit a deer or have a vehicle accident, Northside will get your repairs handled and accept all forms of insurance. Javi and the crew got you covered. At Northside Body Shop, 323 North 2nd Street, Lander.
Final seconds of the second quarter. Cody started this quarter on a 22-0 run before Lander finally hit a shot a moment ago. Here's Grace Hayes in the lane for two. That's good. She's got 22, and it is a 40-15 point advantage with 7 seconds pass high over the head of Hollingshead. And it goes back to the Phillies. So 6 seconds to try to add a little bit more onto this very impressive second quarter. Hayes to Talich. She breaks the time stripe with 2.5 seconds left. Runs to the elbow at the buzzer. Does not drop. And at the half, Cody has distanced themselves from Lander 40-15. It was 15-13 at the end of the first quarter. So Cody outscoring Lander 25-2 there that quarter. And again, it took about almost 7.5 minutes of basketball for Lander to find the bucket to score in the second quarter. The Buckle Up for Life Wyoming halftime show, presented by the Wyoming Department of Transportation, is headed your way in just a couple of moments. Come on back with us. You're listening to the Lady Tigers on KOVE 1330 AM and 107.7 FM, streaming video coverage of tonight's games on the County 10 YouTube channel.
Electric are your trusted electrical contractors in Lander. With over 30 years of experience, we excel in light and heavy commercial construction, residential remodeling, and service work. Our licensed electricians use only quality materials and are committed to meeting your construction schedules. For professional electrical services at competitive prices, choose Boyle Electric. Give your place's electrical wiring the touch of excellence. Call 307-332-8139.
I'm John Shade, your Edward Jones financial advisor. Financial investments are very important, but so are the investments of time, patience, and encouragement of our young athletes from their coaches, teachers, and mentors. That's why Edward Jones is a proud sponsor of the Lander Tigers on KOVE. Call John Shade or stop by my office at 824 West Main Street for all your investment needs. Edward Jones, making sense of investing. Member SIPC.
Elevate Rehab's founding principle on you is evident from your first visit to the last. Our practice model ensures treatment as you deserve, a private one-on-one session with a licensed therapist the entire visit, every visit. All therapists hold advanced credentialing, including 2 certified hand therapists, an orthopedic clinical specialist, an MDT therapist, as well as pelvic floor and pregnancy rehab offerings. With over 100 years of combined experience between our 7 clinicians, Elevate is your ticket to health. Find us in Lander, DuBois, and visit our website or Facebook page. Choose Elevate Rehab to elevate your outcomes.
At Eyes on Fremont, we know that good vision is about more than just seeing clearly. That's why we're dedicated to providing expert eye care for the whole family. From children's exams to contacts, LASIK to glaucoma treatment, we're here to help. We accept most insurance plans, and our experienced team will make sure you feel right at home. Schedule an appointment today at 111 South Broadway in Riverton, or give us a call at 307-856-9000. Visit WyomingEyes.net to learn more.
Welcome to Haskell Furniture and Flooring, now open in Riverton. Discover a huge variety of top brands like Ashley, Tempur-Pedic, Serta, Lazy Boy, and more. Our showroom is filled with stylish and comfortable furniture for every room. Come visit us at 2210 North Federal and transform your home today. Explore the exceptional quality and unbeatable prices we offer. Visit HaskellFurnitureandFlooring.com to learn more and start living in style.
We are Maven. We focus on the fundamentals, clean, simple designs with the very best modern materials and technologies. We refuse to compromise our mountain town roots to follow the well-worn path to $1. We choose instead to make game-changing gear and use it in the places and pursuits that inspire us every day. We are Maven, a company focused on the design and creation of innovative products for and by the modern outdoors.
Welcome you into the Buckle Up for Life Wyoming halftime show, made possible by YDOT. They remind you to buckle your seatbelt every trip, every time. It is a simple message. Seatbelts save lives, no matter how short or far your trip across Wyoming is. Make sure your seatbelt is buckled up if you're headed home from work. doing some evening commuting tonight, we encourage you to make sure you're buckled up, and so is everybody in the vehicle with you. Buckle up for a life, Wyoming. Well, it was all Cody there in the second quarter. They outscored the Lander ladies 25-2. Took the Lady Tigers about 7.5 minutes second quarter play before they were able to finally get a bucket from Daisy Goklish. Let's take a look at first half scoring numbers for Lady Tigers in the scoring column so far. They're led by Hayden Goggles, who finished the first half with 6. 4 points for Daisy Goklish, 4 points for Paisley Hollingshead, 1 point for Brianna Lincoln. For the Cody ladies, it has been the Grace Hayes show. You expect that at some point, but for a sophomore who's averaging nearly 21 per game, she had 22 in the first half alone. So it's scary when you see somebody that is putting up those kind of numbers. If you're a Lander fan, she is just a phenomenal basketball player, following very nicely in her older sister's footsteps, Molly Hayes. And that's, I was talking a little bit at halftime, that's just a long history of athletes in that Hayes family. Had an older brother that played football at Idaho State. Of course, Molly is playing basketball at Idaho State, and I believe their father played sports there as a bingle in Pocatello. So the Hayes family, well known in Wyoming sports and well known in the Pocatello, Idaho area as well. Aside from Grace Hayes, Ellie Talich having a nice game so far. She's got 8. Sydney Simone finishes the first half with 5. 2 points for Maddie Boudry, 2 points for Sofia Radakovic, and 1 point for Evelyn Agadal. Hopefully that adds up to 40 for the Cody ladies. Again, it was 13-15. Lander trailing by a bucket at the end of the first quarter, a 25-2 advantage in the second 8 minutes of this one. So Cody with the large lead, but still a lot of basketball left to go. We'll see what the second half adjustments are like with both Coach Wagner and Coach Powell. Get you the second half coming up here in just a little bit. This is the Wyoming Department of Transportation Buckle Up for Life Wyoming halftime show. Be back to basketball in just a couple of moments. At the half, it's Cody 40, Lander 15. You're listening to your home for LVHS Sports, KOVE, 1330 AM, 107.7 FM, streaming video coverage on County 10's YouTube channel.
To Fremont Chevrolet GMC Riverton, where we exceed your expectations and deliver the best service possible. Located on Federal in Riverton, we're here to make local car shopping fun again. Explore our wide selection of new and used Chevrolet and GMC vehicles. As truck and trailering experts, we offer a variety of options tailored to your needs. Experience exceptional customer service and competitive prices. Visit our website at FremontChevyGMCRiverton.com to find your next vehicle today.
Myers Gambles is your one-stop shop for furniture, mattresses, and appliances in Lander, Wyoming. We have an unbeatable selection of furniture for your living room, bedroom, and dining room. Plus, we have the latest trends in home furnishings. Our mattresses are comfortable and affordable, and our appliances are built to last. Whether you're looking for a new TV, sofa, or refrigerator, we have the perfect finish, style, and function for your home. Visit us at 420 Main Street in Lander, or check out our website, landergambles.com. Today,
Porter's Mountain View Supply, your local experts in fire and water. We got everything you need for new installs to accessories, and don't forget our great selection of stoves, grills, and spas. We've been serving Wyoming for over 40 years, so you know you can trust us for quality products and expert service. Visit portersmbs.com or stop by our Riverton or Casper locations today. Porter's Mountain View Supply, located on 750 East Sunset Drive in Riverton.
second half just about underway here as we welcome you back inside the Bob Carey Memorial Fieldhouse. Jared Anderson, Matt Myers with you. Matt, our camera operator tonight. If you're watching along on County 10's YouTube channel, we say hello. Thank you for being here. You can always interact in the chat. Drop us a comment. Let us know where you're watching from. We'd appreciate that. And welcome our radio audience, too, on KOVE, 1330 AM and 107.7 FM. Again, at the half, it's 40-15. Cody out in front of Lander. It was a 2-point game at the end of the first quarter, but a 25-2, very decisive second 8 minutes made this one a lot more lopsided. A lot of basketball still to go here as the team's back out on the floor. Looks like same starters for Cody: Ellie Talich, Macy Ball, Sophia Radakovich, Grace Hayes, Sydney Simone. That would be the same starters. Daisy Goklish, Kendall McFadden, got Hayden Goggles, Zoe Mahalan, Dagan Reinhardt out there. Same starters both sides. Lander in those home white uniforms, trimmed in tiger green, and the white uniform is going to get a steal here as McFadden take it away right off the bats. Give it up to Goggles. Goggles, right side runner, is not going to drop, and Grace Hayes snatches it out of there. Cody in the away blue uniforms, trimmed in gold. It's a good color combination. Of course, the green and black looks good, too, on the new-ish court. It's been around for 2 or 3 years now, but still feels fairly new as I don't get the opportunity to do a ton of games in this building anymore. Turnaround 2 from the right elbow is no good by Ellie Talich. Saved along the baseline, but right to Hayden Goggles. And both teams come up empty on their first couple of possessions here of the third quarter. Lander resets, knocked out of bounds by Hayes. Stays LVHS basketball under their hoop. We'll try our best. Of course, we've got boys basketball coming after this one, but try our best to get you coverage of the University of Wyoming tonight. The Pokes hosting New Mexico at 8 o'clock. It'll be a join-in progress kind of scenario, to my understanding. Reinhardt, right side, has Radakovich on her defensively. Dribble it to the corner and reload up top to McFadden. Kendall picks up the dribble way up top. Give it to Dagan. She runs into a double team. Now Goggles. Goggles slices the defense. Got it to go. Hayden Goggles with the first couple of points of the third quarter. And she's now got 8 for team high honors. Ball corner 3 is not going to drop for Macy. Ball knocked to the floor, scoots out of bounds off of Cody last. It'll be Tiger basketball, 5:53 to play third quarter, 40-17 in favor of the second-rated Phillies. And Cody 5-1 coming into this contest. Lander 4-3. That 5-1 record, we preface, does not include some of those opponents at a Denver tournament that Cody saw. Lost a couple of games to Denver. I'm told they played one team out of the Denver area who have 9 Division I recruits and lost by single digits. Shot not going to drop. Talich quickly the other way. Good dish underneath, but shot was no good from Radakovich, and we have cooled off when it comes to offensive production here to start the third quarter. Nearly 3 minutes have gone by, and just 2 points so far this quarter, and they belong to Hayden Goggles. Almost a steal by Hayes into the score desk.
Out of bounds, it'll stay Lady Tiger basketball.
Looked almost familiar with what she did at least a couple, maybe 3 times in the first half, where she just read a pass, intercepted it, and then went straight to the rack, lay it up and in. Out of bounds off of a Cody foot. Ellie Talich had that thrown right at her foot. It's Lander basketball. Goggles to trigger it in under to the left of the Lady Tiger hoop. Takes a long look. It's tipped on the inbound, gathered in by Talich. Up ahead to Simone. Sydney stopping the paint, can't get it to go. Offensive rebound by Hayes. Dribbles it out to the free throw line. Turnaround soft shot is good by Grace Hayes. Her first bucket of the second half. First points are Cody's second half. And a timeout on the floor. It is a full timeout, so we'll break with them. 4:40 remaining third quarter. It's Cody 42, Lander 17. Back in a minute on KOVE and County10.com.
Kane and Associates CPAs, we serve clients across Fremont County and beyond with top-tier accounting services. From individual taxes to business consulting, our creative and precise team offers tax management, estate planning, and more. You'll find us engaged and meticulous to ensure each client gets personalized guidance. Visit rivertoncpa.com to learn more about our services and how we can help you achieve financial success.
The Tyler Watson State Farm Agency is a proud supporter of Riverton High School Wolverine athletics. We understand the importance of community, and we're excited to be a part of it. As your neighbor, we're here to help you with all your insurance needs. We offer auto, homeowners, renters, business, and life insurance. So stop in and say hi, or give us a call today. The Tyler Watson State Farm Agency will be here for you.
4:40 remaining in the third quarter on that Fremont Chevrolet scoreboard. It's Cody on top of Lander, 42-17. Jared Anderson here. Matt Myers, our camera operator this evening. Glad you're with us on the County 10 YouTube channel and KOVE Radio. Lander basketball attacking to my left in those home white uniforms. Brianna Lincoln has checked back in, had it for a moment, tried to get it to Goggles, but it's taken away by Talich, and here comes Cody in transition. Radakovich underneath to Simone. She'll try the three and knock it in there. Sydney Simone now with 8. And Simone gives Cody a 45-17 advantage. Midway through the third quarter, Reinhardt goes up strong in the paint. Can't get it to drop, but she's fouled. Radakovich picks up personal foul number 3. That's the first foul on anybody here in the third quarter. First for Dagan is no good. Just her 9th attempted free throw so far this season. And her 10th attempted free throw is good. Dagan's first point of the evening. It's a very young Lander team as you look down the roster. Kendall McFadden, Zoe Mulholland, the senior leaders. And then bunch of juniors, a bunch of sophomores. Talich's shot was no good, taken away by the Lady Tigers as here comes Lincoln across the time stripe, forced to pick up her dribble. We'll give it up to Goklish. Daisy. Goggles, right-handed runner. That's pretty. Got it to go. Wasn't exactly set with the feet, but still put up a very nice shot. Got it to go quickly the other way. Ellie Talich will answer. Got that to go. We trade buckets. Goggles on one end picked up her 10th point. Talich on the other end picked up her 10th point. And we still have a 27-point differential. Officials wanted to call a foul, and we got a bunch of subs in the ball game before the foul call. Ellie Talich picks up her second team foul, and now all those subs that came all the way in, went all the way back, will get to go all the way back in again. 5-second violation. Goggles couldn't find anybody to throw it to, and Cody, with some great defense, fired up after they forced that 5-second violation. Inside of 3 to go, third quarter. It's a 27-point Phillies lead on the Fremont Chevrolet scoreboard. Simone, right side, outside, give it to Hayes. Grace, back to Simone. Hit a 3 a moment ago. Now she'll stop at the free throw line. Reload to Ball. Entry pass to the paint is deflected and taken away by Goggles. Hayden smothering defense all the way down the floor as it poked and taken away from behind by Hayes. Grace, stop at the top of the key. Go to Simone. Simone skip pass for Ball. Ball to Hayes. She doesn't hesitate. Will let a long 3 go. That's no good. A rebound tipped around on the baseline off of Cody last. Goes back to the Tigers. Interesting boys game coming at you here around 6:30 or so with a pair of ranked 3A teams. You've got number 2 Cody, number 5 Lander. Courtesy of the WyoPreps.com coaches and media rankings this week. Yeah, Lander boys off to a 5-2 start. Cody 4-2. Foul going to be assessed to the Phillies. That's on Boudry. That's Maddie's second, third team foul. McFadden sends it around. Now back to Kendall. Kendall couldn't tried a 3 and couldn't get it to drop. Was short. Lander back in their 2-3 zone. Simone, right side outside. To the corner they go. This is Merriger. Pass underneath. Tie up. Possession arrow favors Lander.
Back into the Cody lineup, number 0, Ellie Talent, and number 4, Macy Ball.
Macy Ball, Ellie Talich return for Cody. Sydney Simone back out there too now. Another presumably brief rest for Grace Hayes, who has 24. She did have 22 at halftime, so only the bucket here so far in the third. Lincoln for 3. That's not going to fall. Long rebound, tracked down by Macy Ball. Closing in on 1 minute to play, third quarter. Talich. Inside out to Simone. She'll try a 3. That's no good. Long rebound to Ball. Macy back to Talich. Talich runs the lane. Dribble drive shut off nicely. Simone stop for a long 2. That's not going to fall. Fight for the rebound between 3 players. Possession arrow favors Cody.
Into the Cody lineup, number 22, Haley Dancy.
Haley Dancy, a junior, checks in for the first time for the Phillies. Just 40 seconds to play, third quarter. Lob. Merriger lose the handle on it, out of bounds, goes back to Lander. Lincoln, left side to Rounds. Up top to Brianna. She'll try a 3 and get it to go. Lincoln's first field goal of the night. She's got 4. 12 seconds. Third quarter action. 47-23, the Cody advantage. Cody gonna keep it out around the perimeter, see if they can get a shot off. Shot from the free throw line. Macy Ball at the buzzer is no good. And after the third quarter, it's Phillies 47, Lander 23. Much colder shooting quarter right there for both teams. Come on back for the fourth quarter with us in 60 seconds. You're listening to Lander Basketball on KOVE, 1330 AM, 107.7 FM, and streaming online at County 10's YouTube channel.
Ed & Kane and Associates CPAs, we serve clients across Fremont County and beyond with top-tier accounting services. From individual taxes to business consulting, our creative and precise team offers tax management, estate planning, and more. You'll find us engaged and meticulous to ensure each client gets personalized guidance. Visit rivertoncpa.com to learn more about our services and how we can help you achieve financial success.
The Tyler Watson State Farm Agency is a proud supporter of Riverton High School Wolverine Athletics. We understand the importance of community, and we're excited to be a part of it. As your neighbor, we're here to help you with all your insurance needs. We offer auto, homeowners, renters, business, and life insurance. So stop in and say hi or give us a call today. The Tyler Watson State Farm Agency will be here for you.
Fourth quarter just about to begin here from Lander Valley High School. Phillies on top of the Lady Tigers 47-23. Lander did outscore Cody by a point in the third set, 8-7. And the big differential was that second quarter is Cody with a quick steal for a moment. Now a pile up at midcourt. Jump ball will favor Cody, so Cody does come away with it here to start the fourth quarter. The second quarter was 25-2 in favor of the Phillies. It was a 15-13 Cody advantage after one. 2-3 zone shown by Lander. I've seen that most of the game, if not all of it. Simone, left side, outside, back up top to Hayes. Grace. Down the lane, try to split the defense, can't get it. Good rebound by Sofia Radakovic, who goes up strong. Can't get the bucket, but is fouled. Hollingshead picks up her first personal and the first foul of the fourth quarter on either team. Radakovic to the line. First skims off, no good. Radakovic so far this young season a 60% free throw shooter. Second one is good. Lincoln, trouble handling it, now gathers it back in. Good dish underneath to Hollingshead. She can't get it, but she's fouled. And the Lander sophomore will shoot 2 times. Simone's first personal foul. First one will bounce around and drop.
Back into the Cody lineup, number 5, Maddie Boudry.
Maddie Boudry returns for the Phillies. Paisley lets shot number 2 go. That's no good. Just bounces off to the right side. Cody's got Lander doubled up right now at 48-24, and we'll give 2 more to Grace Hayes as she goes right down the lane, lay it up and in. Grace with 26 so far, upping her average 20.8 coming into this. And keep in mind, just a sophomore. Goklish 3 is no good. Sales on her, and here comes Boudry across the time stripe for the Cody offense. Radakovic back to Boudry up top. She squared to the basket. Now to Grace. Now to Maddie as they wing it around the perimeter. Macy Ball travels with it. Little indecision. Thought maybe I should pass it. Maybe I should keep going. And just kept gliding with the feet while she was holding the ball. Gonna try our best to chat with Drew Powell, the Lander head coach, at halftime of the boys' game. Just not enough time between games, as we'll get you real quick into our Porter's Tailgate show for the boys. Here's a steal by Grace Hayes. Lead it up ahead to Talich. Wide open, lay it up and in. Good effort by Grace and Ellie right there, and it's 52-24, the Cody lead. Timeout asked for by Coach Powell, just a 30-second timeout. That gives us a chance to say thank you to Perfect Power Electric in Lander, supporting the Lander Tigers on and off the court. Give Perfect Power Electric for your call. Give them a call for all your electric needs today at 332-7184. That's Perfect Power Electric making these live streams possible. And thanks to Fremont Chevy, GMC, and Riverton supporting Fremont County athletes. Your hard work and dedication does not go unnoticed. Fremont Chevy, GMC here to help you every step of the way at 1401 North Federal Boulevard in Riverton. Thanks to our YouTube audience being with us. We appreciate you. Got Utah checking in on that YouTube audience, trying to refresh and see if anybody else has. If you'd like to use that chat box on the right side of your screen, if you're watching on a standard computer, it's easiest to find that. People on phones or that are casting to their TVs generally have no idea what I'm talking about there. But if you want to give us a shout out with where you're watching from or interact with the broadcast, we'd love to chat back with you. Good dish underneath. Hollingshead wide open. Hayden Goggles with a nice pass to find her. And Paisley Hollingshead now with 6. (52-26) on the Fremont Chevy scoreboard. 5:20 remaining in the contest. Talich shakes off a defender. Shoot it from the right side elbow. That's no good. Fight for the rebound comes away to Boudry, and Cody resets. Hayes put it on the floor once. Now to Simone. Grace looks underneath. Good passes all around. Talich unable to finish down low. It is a pile-up for the rebound. It squirts away to Simone, who's fouled on her way up. It was like in hockey when the puck gets frozen for a few seconds and you just kind of sit there with sticks on the puck, waiting and waiting and waiting, and then finally it squirts away to somebody. Second personal on Dagan. Simone's first of 2 is good. She can put herself in double digits with this one. No good. Radakovic with that long wingspan underneath comes away with the offensive rebound. Now to Simone up top for 3. No good, front rimmed. Boudry, another chance for Cody. That's no good. Knocked out of bounds. Stays Cody's basketball off of a Tiger paw last. 53-26 with 4:40 remaining. Underneath to Simone, and there is a shot that finally gets her in double digits. I mentioned she had a chance at the free throw line. She had it for 3 for a moment, and then finally got the 2 to drop as McFadden can't hit for 3. Cody out in transition now. Talich holds the basketball, well defended by Kendall McFadden. Pass going to be too high for one of her teammates. Maddie Boudry was who she was looking for, and Boudry tried to jump out of her shoes to save it. Couldn't quite come down with it, though. It goes back Lander's direction. Boys game scheduled for 6:30. We will be close to starting on time. Still plenty of seats here if you want to make your way out to the Bob Carey Memorial Fieldhouse for that interesting boys game tipped around, taken away by Cody. Here's Hayes. That's a number 2 versus number 5 in 3A boys basketball, the marquee game of the evening. Straight ahead. Good baseline drive by Ellie Talich. Finishes it off with 2 more. She's got 14. Bailey Tire and Auto post-game show. We'll run down final scoring numbers. Goggles. 3 in the corner, no good, front rimmed, and Simone is there to track it down for the Phillies. Hayes, nobody on her. She tries a 3, no good. Front rim, do not see her miss too often. She might have been too wide open. Just hesitated a little bit and kind of a strange release. Does go out of bounds off of Lander, though. Back to the Phillies. Here's Hayes off the inbound, wide open right corner, and she quickly corrects that miss with a 3. Cody going to take a full timeout. 29 now for Grace Hayes. 3:07 remaining in the contest. Grace had 22 at halftime, so has cooled off here a little bit in the second half, but still has put together a fantastic effort so far overall in this one. Couple of nice assists, some steals defensively too. She's just a great player, and keep in mind, just a sophomore. So lucky for Lander fans and 3A girls basketball fans that you get to go against her for a couple more years. But as a casual basketball fan, if you just love watching athletes who do things well, she certainly is one of the best in Wyoming high school sports right now. Want to thank our friends at Myers Gambles on Main Street in Lander. Excited to cheer on student athletes. Gambles has winning deals, delivery free within 30 miles of the store. That includes Fort Washakie. That includes Riverton. Turnaround shop in town at Myers Gambles. And thanks to Bailey Tire and Auto Service, cheering on the Tigers and Fremont County Athletics. They've got full-service tire and auto shop, 755 South Federal in Riverton and 1305 West Main in Lander. 60-26, the Cody advantage with 3 minutes remaining now as we're back to action out of the timeout. Pass intended for Brianna Lincoln will sail over her head into the Lander coaching staff. Cody subs have come on. Aguedal is back. Aubrey George is the last of the 12-person roster, I believe, that we haven't seen yet. Haley Danzy was in for a few seconds. She is back on the floor. Just 2.5 remaining with Danzy holding the basketball at the top, D'd up by Goggles. Cody running a lot of motion at the top, killing some time. Aguedal. Skip pass from Merriger. Almost had it knocked away by Goggles. Gathered back in by Aguedal. Can't get it to go, and it's knocked out of bounds off of Lander. Still 2:09 remaining. Again, Cody will go to Lovell in a week. Lander ladies are off to a tournament in Pinedale on Friday and Saturday. It's another split couple of tournaments for these Lander teams. 3 in the corner, no good by Danzy. No, it bounced back down. Man, that took a big bounce, and I was ready to count it as no good, but it came right back through the net. On the way down, Haley's first bucket of the game will drop. And it's knocked out of bounds, stays Tiger basketball with 1.5 to go as they'll inbound under and to the left of their own hoop. Lander boys are off to Rollins. That's where our coverage will go with Scott Fuller returning as the voice of Lander basketball. Goklish, 3 at the top, banks it home. Daisy Goklish with 7. .115 remaining in the contest. Right down the lane, shot no good by Merriger. And Goggles will scoop it away. Lander Still with some energy and enthusiasm here late. Lincoln knocks it in. Brianna Lincoln has 7. Trying to tighten up this score a little bit more with 50 seconds to play now. Lander will drop to 4-4. Cody will improve to 6-1 on the young season. Shot front rimmed by Agadal. Out of bounds to Lander. Hayden Goggles works it up the floor. Right hand dribbles. There's into the man-to-man pressure from Cody. Right side, Goklish. Take off with the left-hand dribble. Down the lane off glass. Too good. Daisy Goklish in double figures. She's got 10. Ten seconds remaining. See if Cody attempts another shot here. Again, Phillies came into this ranked number 2, showing Lander why they deserve that ranking, and we've gone final from Lander Valley High School, 63-34, the final score. Cody, again with that decisive second quarter, outscoring Lander 25-22. In quarter number 2, they led 15-13 at the end of 1, but really that second 8 minutes just distanced this one, and Lander outscored Cody 8-7 in the third quarter, but really never made it close. After the first few minutes of the second quarter, it was a pretty lopsided affair. Final score from Lander, it's Cody 63, Lander 34. A very short Bailey Tire and Auto post-game show coming up. We'll run down final scoring numbers, and then we'll flip the page to the Porter's Tailgate show and get you a little preview of the boys' game. Part 2 of our broadcast coverage coming up here for you. Once again, it's Cody 63, Lander 34. Back with the Bailey Tire and Auto postgame show after this on KOVE 1330 AM, 107.7 FM, and streaming video coverage on County 10's YouTube channel.
Ed & Kane and Associates CPAs, we serve clients across Fremont County and beyond with top-tier accounting services. From individual taxes to business consulting, our creative and precise team offers tax management, estate planning, and more. You'll find us engaged and meticulous to ensure each client gets personalized guidance. Visit rivertoncpa.com to learn more about our services and how we can help you achieve financial success.
The Tyler Watson State Farm Agency is a proud supporter of Riverton High School Wolverine athletics. We understand the importance of community, and we're excited to be a part of it. As your neighbor, we're here to help you with all your insurance needs. We offer auto, homeowners, renters, business, and life insurance. So stop in and say hi, or give us a call today. The Tyler Watson State Farm Agency will be here for you.
At Eyes on Fremont, we know that good vision is about more than just seeing clearly. That's why we're dedicated to providing expert eye care for the whole family. From children's exams to contacts, LASIK to glaucoma treatment, we're here to help. We accept most insurance plans, and our experienced team will make sure you feel right at home. Schedule an appointment today at 111 South Broadway in Riverton, or give us a call at 307-856-9000. Visit wyomingeyes.net to learn more.
Electric are your trusted electrical contractors in Lander. With over 30 years of experience, we excel in light and heavy commercial construction, residential remodeling, and service work. Our licensed electricians use only quality materials and are committed to meeting your construction schedules. For professional electrical services at competitive prices, choose Boyle Electric. Give your place's electrical wiring the touch of excellence. Call 307-332-8139.
I'm John Shade, your Edward Jones financial advisor. Financial investments are very important, but so are the investments of time, patience, and encouragement of our young athletes from their coaches, teachers, and mentors. That's why Edward Jones is a proud sponsor of the Lander Tigers on KOVE. Call John Shade or stop by my office at 824 West Main Street for all your investment needs. Edward Jones, making sense of investing. Member SIPC.
Welcome you into what is going to be a quick Bailey Tire and Auto post-game show as the Cody Phillies knock off the Lander Lady Tigers 63-34. We've mentioned this a bunch, but really just the absolute difference in this game was Cody pulling away with a big 25-2 second quarter and not relenting. Lander, unfortunately for the Lady Tigers, never made it close after the first couple of minutes of the second quarter. Individual scoring numbers look like this. Hayden Goggles and Daisy Goklish both tie for team honors with 10 apiece. Brianna Lincoln, 7 points. Paisley Hollingshead had 6 points. 1 point for Zoe Mulholland, 1 point for Dagan Reinhardt. For the Cody Phillies, it was the Grace Hayes show. She finishes with 29 points. Keep in mind, I know I've mentioned this a few times, just a sophomore, already following in the older sister Molly's footsteps, putting up really, really big-time numbers. And, man, knock on wood that she stays healthy and has a lot of productive years. She could challenge some of those great records that her older sister has at Cody High School. Ellie Talich finishes with 14. She had a great game, especially in the second half, really coming on offensively there. Sydney Simone finished with 11. 3 points for Sofia Radakovic, 3 points for Haley Danzy. And then it goes 2 points for Maddie Boudry, 1 point for Evelyn Agadal. That is how we got to 63-34. The Lady Tigers fall to the Phillies. Thanks to Bailey Tire and Auto Service making our quick post-game show possible. Again, they've got full-service tire and auto shops at 755 South Federal in Riverton and at 1305 West Main in Lander. You see the boys warming up on the screen right now, and we've got the second half of our doubleheader coming at you in just a few moments. Before we get to the Porter's Tailgate Show, though, I want to give a thank you to Karen watching along with us from Oak Point, Texas. Karen is the grandmother to Zoe Mulholland. Said, appreciate the video feed. Tough game tonight. Certainly was. That Cody squad you just saw is one of the best in 3A girls basketball, but I think a lot of good basketball ahead for Zoe and the Lady Tigers. So thanks, Karen, for watching from Oak Point, Texas. The Porter's Tailgate Show coming up in just a few moments with boys basketball straight ahead. Your home for Lander Valley High School sports is KOVE 1330 AM, 107.7 FM, streaming video coverage of tonight's all-ranked matchup on County 10's YouTube channel.
Rehab's founding principle on you is evident from your first visit to the last. Our practice model ensures treatment as you deserve, a private one-on-one session with a licensed therapist the entire visit, every visit. All therapists hold advanced credentialing, including 2 certified hand therapists, an orthopedic clinical specialist, an MDT therapist, as well as pelvic floor and pregnancy rehab offerings. With over 100 years of combined experience between our 7 clinicians, Elevate is your ticket to health. Find us in Lander, DuBois, and visit our website or Facebook page. Choose Elevate Rehab to elevate your outcomes.
At Eyes on Fremont, we know that good vision is about more than just seeing clearly. That's why we're dedicated to providing expert eye care for the whole family. From children's exams to contacts, LASIK to glaucoma treatment, we're here to help. We accept most insurance plans, and our experienced team will make sure you feel right at home. Schedule an appointment today at 111 South Broadway in Riverton, or give us a call at 307-856-9000. Visit WyomingEyes.net to learn more.
And a very good Tuesday evening to you. Welcome back into Lander Valley High School. Jared Anderson here. Matt Myers, our camera operator. Thanks to you for being here, however you've found us. We appreciate you hanging out and listening to some basketball, watching along with us on the County 10 YouTube channel. We're set for the second half of our doubleheader this evening. The number 5 Lander Tigers, who come into this contest at 5-2, and the number 2 ranked Cody Bronx 4-2 so far this season. Should be a very interesting night of basketball here with a good one on tap for you. Lander, unfortunately, we found out just a few moments ago, going to be shorthanded in this one as one of their starters has what we believe is a fracture, either foot or ankle. Finn McFadden walking around in a boot. He's got crutches on the bench right now and is in street clothes. So Finn McFadden not going to be available. And that's a big blow for this Lander team. It was averaging 10.5 points per game. One of the captains, certainly, for the Lander boys. So, hate hearing that news for anybody when you just like watching competitors, but it's tough to see Finn McFadden out of the starting lineup for this Lander team. So it'll be interesting to see, and maybe kind of a replacement by committee situation where you got to start somebody for Finn and hope to pick up some points there, but maybe some of those bench contributors can step up and embrace the spotlight a little bit more with some playing time opening up, and just kind of go to that sports next man up mentality if you're Stu Mullins and this Lander team. Cody is led by Grady McCartan, Jackson Hazel, and Maddox Ball. Those three really have set the tempo for Cody. There are 3 seniors, Maddox Ball averaging 15 points per game, Jackson Hazel at 16 points per game, Grady McCartan 15 points per game, so all right there neck and neck with each other to lead this team in scoring, and the majority of the points this season offensively have come from Ball, Hazel, and McCartan. Certainly they've got other contributors, but as far as points numbers, it drops off considerably with Trevor Spomer, Parker Hine, who will get the start tonight, averaging about 3, maybe 4 points per game, respectively, and a couple of bench guys who average about that. This Cody team started the year with a couple of losses, lost to Douglas and to Pine Ridge, South Dakota. They would bounce back, though, win 4 in a row, Torrington, Wheatland, Burns, and then Douglas in a rematch against the Bearcats. So they split those games against Douglas and are 4-2. So far this season. Lander started the year great with wins against Rollins and Newcastle, slipped to Thermopolis and Powell. That's a great Thermopolis team, by the way, a team that beat Riverton in a competitive ball game. But then Lander would bounce back and have an outstanding tournament at Douglas, knocking off Wheatland, Douglas, and Burns for their 5-2 record. As we stand right now, this again is going to be an interesting one with 2 ranked teams in the latest WyoPreps.com coaches and media rankings. Crowd is filled in a little bit more here between games. Still plenty of space if you're driving around Lander looking for a basketball game to come watch. That should be very entertaining. Trying to pick up the starter for Lander that will be replacing Finn McFadden. And I still do not have it. There it is. It'll be Paxton Hollingshead getting the start. So let's meet the teams. Cody, under fourth-year head coach Jay McCartan, looks like this. Number 0 is Maddox Ball. Ball, a senior, averaging 15 points per game. Number 3, Jackson Hazel, a senior, 16 points per game. Number 4, Trevor Spomer, a senior, 2.7 points per game. Number 5 is Grady McCartan. McCartan, a senior, 15 points per game. And number 12 is Parker Hine. Hine, the only non-senior starter for Cody. He's a sophomore. Parker averaging 3.8 points per game. For the Lander boys, they look like this. Number 11 is Quincy Gwinna. Gwynna is a junior, averaging 11 points per contest. Number 12, Porter Playstead. Playstead is a senior. He averages 5.3 points per game. Keaton Iron Eyes, a senior. Iron Eyes averaging 12.1 points per contest. Number 22, Noah St. Clair, a junior. St. Clair, 11.5 points per game and nearly 6 rebounds per game. And Paxton Hollingshead, the junior, getting the start in place of Finn McFadden. Hollingshead averages 5 points per contest. Ball is in the jump center circle. We are underway. It's Lander basketball first. Jared Anderson with you here. Matt Myers, our camera operator. Glad to have you along. Lander in their home white uniforms trimmed in tiger green. Cody in the away blues trimmed in gold. Cody written across the front of their jerseys. Lander in green font written across the Lander jerseys, both in block letters. 3 is not going to drop for Paxton Hollingshead, the Lander quarterback, with the first attempt. It's no good, and rebound tracked down by Jackson Hazel. Hazel will give it to McCartan. Grady tries a 3. That's no good. Both teams come up empty on their first possession. Quickly, Gwynna down the lane, lose the handle for a second, retreats and grabs it. Hollingshead right back to Gwynna. Scoop a pass in the corner to Playstead. Playstead reloads to Iron Eyes. Keaton back again, turn around. Short 2 is not going to drop. Another chance here for Lander. St. Clair put it back up and in. Noah St. Clair with the first bucket of the game. Hazel lose the handle from behind. It's taken away by Gwynna, and Lander will reload. Up 2-0 here early on. And Stu Mullins in his 8th year with the Tigers. There's a traveling violation on Hollingshead. And Jay McCartan in his 4th season with Cody. Got this one started just a couple of minutes early. Just fine by me. Maddox ball underneath. Good drop off to Maddox, who lays it in. 3 by Gwynna, in and out, no good. And rebound up high is Ball. Remember Maddox Ball, if you're a Wyoming High School football fan, he's the quarterback of that team. Shot in the corner is no good, so you got both quarterbacks out there for Lander and Cody with Hollingshead and Ball. Cody coming up just a little bit short in the 3A football championship. Hollingshead left alone for 3. He's going to drain it. That's going to get the Lander bench on their feet. Paxton Hollingshead with the triple. Ball to Hazel. Hazel right down the lane. Strong athletic move to the bucket. Lay it in. Jackson Hazel, team's leading scorer, as we mentioned, but barely. He averages 16. He's got 2 teammates averaging 15. Hollingshead down the lane off glass. Good. So Paxton Hollingshead with 5 of Lander's 7 so far. And getting the start for the injured Finn McFadden, doing a nice job. There's a traveling violation that'll send it right back to the Tigers. First sub of the ball game. We'll see Trent Bauer in for Cody. Both teams thought there was a timeout on the floor, but official said just a sub. Nobody has called timeout. It's kind of weird looking there. 5:08 to go first quarter. It's Lander 7, Cody 4 on the Fremont Chevrolet scoreboard. See the Lander ski team wrapping up practice, walking by up top with their skis. Not a lot of ski programs in the state. Cool that Lander can pull that off. Loose ball, tie up, possession arrow favors Cody. Peyton Bell in for the first time. First Lander substitution. Skip pass, Parker Hine. Grady McCartan reloads, and now Jackson Hazel is 3 out of the 5 Cody players have touched it so far this possession. They trailed by 3. Lander digging into that 2-3 zone. 3 continue to play catch at the top. Hine, left side outside. Bell on him defensively. Now gives it up to Bauer. Trent to Hazel. Pass knocked away, taken away. Keaton Iron Eyes into the Lander front court. Fake left, go right down the lane. Can't get it off the glass, but a foul in there, and Keaton's going to get some free throws. See Gavin Romer check in after the first foul shot for Iron Eyes. Maddox Ball picks up the first foul of the contest on anybody. Keaton, a 51% free thrower so far this season. First is good. Gwinner returns into the Lander lineup after a quick break. Second is also good for Keaton. Romer, the outstanding offensive lineman for the Lander football team this year, on the floor right now. 9-4 Tigers early on, 3:42 to play first quarter. McCartan has it for Cody. No look pass to Hine. Back to Grady. McCartan running to the free throw line. Got it to drop, and he's fouled. Strong move. Good first step by Grady McCartan. And went up strong after drawing the contact, too. Free throw from McCartan is good. Grady's got 3. He is now the third Bronc to score. Bell will try a 3 at the top. That's no good. Romer, nice rebound. His intended pass for St. Clair is tipped out of bounds by a Cody player. It stays Lander ball. 2-point Tiger lead, 3:17 to play first quarter action. Thanks again to the Fremont Chevy scoreboard, letting you know it's 9-7 Lander. Bell holds way up top, nearly got crossed up with his own feet, able to keep the dribble. Entry pass, though, is taken away by McCartan. Here comes Cody in transition. Grady will try a long 3, no good. Saved along the baseline by Hazel, then saved in backcourt by McCartan. See if Cody can do something after those 2 great saves. Offensive foul on Jackson Hazel. I believe that was Porter Plaisted in there to take the charge. He's going to get some high fives from his teammates as he checks out. Keaton Iron Eyes, Paxton Hollingshead return for the Lander lineup. Iron Eyes to Bell. Bell stop at the free throw line. Try to shoot it from there, and Hazel will swat him with his left hand. Bronx grab the basketball, too. Parker will try a long 3. Parker Hine drains it and gives Cody the lead temporarily. His first bucket of the contest makes it 10-9 Bronx. Their first lead with 2:18 remaining. Down the lane, Gwinna not going to let Cody have the lead for long. Knocks it in. Quincy Gwinna's first points make it 11-10. McCartan right down the lane. Circus shot is no good, and Romer makes sure they're one and done. He's swatted out of bounds by Maddox Ball. They're going to get a foul on that. Looked like it could have been. They did. Maddox Ball picks up his second. third foul on Cody of the quarter. Gwynna will work it up the floor. Slow jog. That's Bell, I beg your pardon. Bell now gives to Gwynna. Iron Eyes, left side. Try to put a move on down the lane. Can't get it to go. Some contact underneath. Nothing called. And Cody on a baseball pass out to Hine. Parker, turnaround 2 in the paint is no good. Partially blocked by Hollingshead. Taken away. Here's Gwynna. Try to split the defenders, lose the handle, and it's taken right back. Grady McCartan gathers it in, slows the tempo at least for a moment. Hazel, right side, outside, skip pass for Hine. Nathaniel Pryor is also on the floor. Boy, McCartan with a floater that just softly dropped in. A lot of altitude on that shot, but it worked. Grady's got 5, and here's a big collision the other direction with an offensive foul going to be called on Lander. That's going to go against Keaton Iron Eyes, his first personal. Team foul number 2 with 1:05 remaining first quarter. Quick first quarter, a lot of action both directions. 3 lead changes now. Bronx up by a point with the basketball. Hazel has Iron Eyes on him defensively. Now give it to Nathaniel Pryor. Pryor, hear that midcourt Tiger logo way up top, backing it off. Gwynna on him defensively. Hine to McCartan. McCartan behind the back dribble will back it off again. Killing a little bit of clock here, down to 32 seconds in the first quarter. Hazel, turnaround in the paint, close to a travel looked like, but knocked out of bounds off of Lander last. Stays Cody ball, 24 seconds. Hine under the Cody hoop. Will go way up top to Trevor Spomer. Pryor holds it near the midcourt area. Cody has been trying to take the last shot of the quarter for a while. Really working in there, it looks like, as Hine run to the free throw line. Now to McCartan. He's open for 3. That's no good. And the rebound tracked down by Lander. Comes St. Clair at the buzzer. Long 3 is not going to drop. And at the end of 1, it's Cody 12, Lander 11 on the Fremont Chevrolet scoreboard. Back with the second quarter in just a minute on your home for the Tigers, KOVE radio and streaming video coverage on County 10's YouTube channel.
Rehab's founding principle on you is evident from your first visit to the last. Our practice model ensures treatment as you deserve, a private one-on-one session with a licensed therapist the entire visit, every visit. All therapists hold advanced credentialing, including 2 certified hand therapists, an orthopedic clinical specialist, an MDT therapist, as well as pelvic floor and pregnancy rehab offerings. With over 100 years of combined experience between our 7 clinicians, Elevate is your ticket to health. Find us in Lander or DuBois and visit our website or Facebook page. Choose Elevate Rehab to elevate your outcomes.
At Eyes on Fremont, we know that good vision is about more than just seeing clearly. That's why we're dedicated to providing expert eye care for the whole family. From children's exams to contacts, LASIK to glaucoma treatment, we're here to help. We accept most insurance plans, and our experienced team will make sure you feel right at home. Schedule an appointment today at 111 South Broadway in Riverton, or give us a call at 307-856-9000. Visit WyomingEyes.net to learn more.
Second quarter just about underway here from Bob Carey Memorial Fieldhouse. Cody clinging to a 1-point lead, 12-11, 3 lead changes in the first quarter. It's Lander basketball to start the quarter. Caleb Larvey had just checked in. He'll try a 3. That's no good in the corner. And rebound tracked down by Spomer. Trevor works it up the floor for Cody. Bronx first possession here of the second stanza. McCartan, crossover dribble, stop, elbow extended, off glass. Shot is not going to fall. Porter Playstead grabs the board. Playstead At the top of the key to Gwynna. Gwynna will try a three. That's no good. Long rebound. Tracked down by Ball. Maddox in transition the other way. Wanted to finger roll it up and in. Couldn't get it, though. Left it a little bit short. Here comes St. Clair. Back and forth action. Nobody scored, though, as St. Clair can't get it to drop. We've gone up and down the floor several times in the first minute of the second quarter, but no points. 12-11, still the Cody advantage. Fremont Chevy scoreboard. Spomer. Skip pass for McCartan. Lob underneath intended for Maddox. Ball off of his fingertips and out of bounds. Noah gave it off to Porter Playstead, who shuffled the feet, traveled with it, wanted to go down the lane, traveling violation. Still looking for the first points of the second quarter here with 6:27 to play. Long pass intended for Trevor Spomer. Sails over his head, makes a few students duck in the crowd, and turnover unforced. We'll give it back to Lander. Ball, stop at the free throw line and calmly drain it. Peyton Bell knocks it in there. Hazel down the lane, got it to go, and he's fouled. I think Playstead gets the personal foul. That may be what I get for thinking. They put 23 on the scoreboard. There is no 23 out there on Lander.
Tiger foul, it says to number 22, Noah St. Clair. First personal.
They'll give it to 22, Noah St. Clair. It's Noah's first. No argument from Noah. Free throw is no good. Rebound tipped around, gathered in by Gwynna. And here comes Lander on the attack. Playstead, left side corner. He'll try a three. That's not going to fall. And Spomer is there to get the Cody rebound. Spomer to McCartan. McCartan soars into the Cody front court. Give it up. Back to Trevor Spomer, and now Trent Bauer underneath, looking for Ball. Ball is fouled on the floor. There's some grunts out of the Lander crowd. They wanted to tie up, not going to get it. Playstead's first personal. Second team foul on Lander this quarter. Well, they're not going to say that's on the floor. They're going to say that's shooting. I beg your pardon. Maddox Ball to the line. First of two is good. Iron Eyes and Hollingshead return for the Lander rotation. And the second for Maddox is good. Cody with a three-point advantage, 5:25 to play second quarter. It's 16-13. Here's Iron Eyes, left side corner. Gwynna down the lane. A little bit of contact. Shot not going to drop, and ball comes away to McCartan. Man, Grady McCartan is fast. Like lightning down the lane, got it to go. Every time McCartan is there for either a rebound or when he's the guy that receives the outlet pass, it is like a split second, and he's down the lane. Great running back, too, for Cody. Three in the corner. Gwynna is good. That gives the Lander fans something to cheer for. Make it a two-point game again. Traveling violation on Trent Bauer. He got caught up in a trap in the Cody front court. Shuffled the feet. Traveling violation. Give the ball back to LVHS. It'll be a trip to Rollins next up for these Lander Tigers, for the boys. Girls will go to Pinedale on that split tournament schedule. Spin move right side. Bell is not going to fall, and rebound skims off to Jackson Hazel. Hazel down the lane, almost lost the handle, has to save it along the baseline, does so. Spomer, spin move through a couple of Lander defenders, got it to go. Trevor Spomer's first bucket. Cody lead goes 20-16 midway through the second quarter. Peyton Bell, give it to Iron Eyes. Iron Eyes, stop for a mid-range two, that's a no good, front of the rim. And a traveling violation on Jackson Hazel. He came down with the rebound and then just kind of toppled over. Romer returns for the Lander offense right now. Bell stacks him up, directs some traffic, give it to Gwinnett. Gwinnett being held the entire way. Now Hollingshead stop at the free throw line, get it to Bell in the corner. Now to Iron Eyes up top, that's no good. Rebound, pinballs around a few players, comes to Bell. Bell scoop it up, that's no good. Romer with the third chance for Lander will finish it off. Gavin's first bucket of the contest. Lander going to get a steal in backcourt. Iron Eyes comes up with it to Bell, scoop it up and in. And we are tied at 20s. 20-20 with 3:15 to go in the second quarter on the Fremont Chevy scoreboard. Here's Maddox ball, left side baseline. A whistle before we can progress. Lander fans want to travel, but the official, I think, has other plans. Gavin Romer is going to be assessed with the foul instead. Coach Mullins, one of many that disagreed with that call. McCartan wide open, left side, three off of the inbound, it's good. Grady is the first player of the game in double digits with 10. Here's Bell, the answer, three. That's going to bounce around every part of the rim and finally drop. Added to the drama, just hanging on the rim there for a little bit, finally goes in. McCartan, bounce pass underneath. Hanging in the air is Joshua Sowers, got it to go. Joshua hasn't played long here. He checked in less than 30 seconds ago with a bucket. Shot no good, followed by Iron Eyes is going to drop though. Keaton Iron Eyes will make sure we're tied again, 25-25. We were tied at 20s, almost a steal in backcourt. Iron Eyes fully sprinting into the front row of the stands. Great effort by Keaton. He'll come out. Porter Playstead will come in. We're tied at 20s, tied at 23s. Now we're tied at 25s. Cody basketball with 2:05 remaining in the first half now. Jackson Hazel, the senior, holds it at the top. Left side to McCartan. McCartan puts one finger in the air, directing traffic. 2-3 zone. Hazel high post to Hine. Left corner three. It's good. Parker Hine. That's really good execution against the 2-3 zone. Going inside, outside. Good ball movement, and Hine finishes it off with a three for the Bronx. Here's a steal by McCartan. He's fast. Left side layup with the right hand is good. And that is a quick 5-0 run by the Bronx. Grady McCartan now with a dozen. We'll have a shot clock in 3A, 4A basketball next year. They've got that installed here in the building. Foul before St. Clair can get the shot off. They're going to call that
Basket is good. St. Clair to shoot one.
No, they're going to call it good. I beg your pardon. The continuation there, Noah St. Clair's bucket counts. Parker Hine picks up the first personal, and Noah's going to have the opportunity at the three-point play. Can make this a 2-point game. St. Clair's free throw, no good, off to the right. And I think Playsted's going to get a push foul on the rebound. They will. That is the fourth team foul on the Tigers. So it's ball out of bounds one more time here for Cody. Bronc lead is 30-27, 1:05 before halftime. McCartan holds at the top. Bell on him defensively. Bell close to an arm's length away. Now the count's on. Now they'll separate. Get it to Hine. Right side baseline. Runs into a double team. Now Hazel in the paint with St. Clair over him. He's going to get it to drop. Jackson Hazel with an impressive shot. Had to go really high with the basketball trajectory there. Romer is fouled the other direction in the act of shooting, and Gavin with 2 points on the evening will look for more. Spomer picks up his first personal. And Gavin roams over to the free throw line, off the back of the iron, and gets it to drop. Quincy Guena returns for Lander. Gavin bends the knees, lets it fly. That's in and out, no good. And Hazel's up high for the Cody rebound. McCartan has it near the midcourt area. Worked on by Guena. Goes down the right side of the lane. Shot no good. Hard off the back of the iron. Kept alive for a moment by Cody. Good save by Parker Hine near midcourt. Will keep it alive. 10 seconds remaining in the half. There's Hazel. Left side block is pushed hard by Romer. Hazel comes down in a little bit of pain. Looked like that right leg got twisted up, but he's helped up by teammates and will head to the free throw line. First for Hazel, no good, too strong. Caleb Larvey set to check back in for Lander. Romer will come out. Second free throw, no good, too strong. Fight for the rebound, kept alive by Cody, though. Spomer is there. Spomer in the lane, 2 seconds. Hook shot is not going to drop, and that will take us to halftime. An interesting first half of basketball here, an entertaining one, too. Cody led 12-11 at the end of the first quarter, and at the half, it's Bronx 32, Tigers 28. Coming up, the Buckle Up for Life Wyoming halftime show. We'll run down first half scoring numbers and set up the second half of action for you, as well as take a look at some other basketball happenings across Fremont County to look forward to this week. Again, it's a 4-point Cody advantage into the locker room. Back with the Buckle Up for Life Wyoming halftime show in a couple of minutes on KOVE, 1330 AM, 107.7 FM, and County 10's YouTube channel.
Rehab's founding principle on you is evident from your first visit to the last. Our practice model ensures treatment as you deserve, a private one-on-one session with a licensed therapist the entire visit, every visit. All therapists hold advanced credentialing, including 2 certified hand therapists, an orthopedic clinical specialist, an MDT therapist, as well as pelvic floor and pregnancy rehab offerings. With over 100 years of combined experience between our 7 clinicians, Elevate is your ticket to health. Find us in Lander, DuBois, and visit our website or Facebook page. Choose Elevate Rehab to elevate your outcomes.
At Eyes on Fremont, we know that good vision is about more than just seeing clearly. That's why we're dedicated to providing expert eye care for the whole family. From children's exams to contacts, LASIK to glaucoma treatment, we're here to help. We accept most insurance plans, and our experienced team will make sure you feel right at home. Schedule an appointment today at 111 South Broadway in Riverton, or give us a call at 307-856-9000. Visit WyomingEyes.net to learn more.
Welcome you into the Buckle Up for Life Wyoming halftime show. Right now, the boys' game at halftime. Cody leads Lander 32-28. Unfortunately for the ladies, earlier today, Lady Tigers fell to a very good Cody team, 63-34. Drew Powell is with us, head coach of the Lady Tigers. And Coach, what can you say about that Cody team? Just so good, so athletic, and it's got to be hard to compete with a team that's got that much depth and just seems very well-rounded.
Yeah, I think really you kind of hit it on the head. They're just tall, they're athletic, they're fast, they play stifling defense. One of the big takeaways for us, though, was we competed the first, the third, and the fourth quarter. It was just kind of the second quarter that got away from us a little bit. They were running in transition. The Hayes girl was making some threes. I think she'd only made 1 3 at this point in the year until she came and played us, and then she makes 4. But yeah, they're a good team. They're just athletic, and you can kind of tell that they have that 4A mentality, stepping it down to 3A this year. But it's a good challenge for us to go play them.
I thought, much to your credit, like you said there, that you didn't give up, and even in the fourth quarter when the game felt well out of reach, I saw a lot of hustle, a lot of enthusiasm from your girls. Seems like they just kind of have that never say die characteristic.
Yeah, I mean, they all play so hard, and they trust each other, and really just want to continue to get better each and every day. And even if it's a game, you can always continue to get better, continue to push yourself as hard as you can, and they did that, and they never thought they were out of it. I think that's one of the big things, is just competing all the way through the buzzer no matter what the score is.
You've got another tournament, if I'm not mistaken. You're off to Pinedale for a couple of days. What do you know about your schedule there, and what do you expect from your team?
So we'll play Worland, and then we get to play Rawlins, and then we finish out the tournament with Douglas. Haven't watched a lot of Worland yet. They've only played a couple games this year. We played Rawlins earlier in the year, and I expect them to be a little bit better than the last time we played them. And then the 3A monster of Douglas is who we get to end it with, but I'm glad that we get to kind of play them again just to see where we're at again. I thought we had a decent game against them. We just didn't make some shots down the stretch.
Do you get any time here, just a couple of days to get a practice in? What do you work on here over the next 48 hours before you head over there?
Yeah, I think just kind of getting our offense a little more sorted out for those stifling defenses, and then working on our zone a little bit. It kind of was our saving grace there for a while tonight, and just getting a little bit more fine-tuned in that. But it just comes down to, getting in, working as hard as we can, and getting a little bit better each and every day.
All right, Coach, appreciate you taking a couple minutes here to come up, and best of luck as the season continues.
All right, thank you.
You bet. Coach Drew Powell, the Lander Lady Tigers head coach. Thanks to him for stopping by here on the Buckle Up for Life Wyoming halftime show, presented by the Wyoming Department of Transportation. They remind you to buckle your seatbelt every trip, every time. Seatbelts save lives. It's a simple message and a true one. YDOT reminds you, seatbelts save lives. So if you're driving right now, if you're going to be driving after the ball game tonight, make sure you and everybody in that vehicle buckled up. There's still a lot of slick spots out there too, so be extra safe wherever you're headed this week across Wyoming. Again, Lander ladies fell to Cody 63-34. They're off to that Pinedale tournament on Friday and Saturday. Here in the boys' game, Cody leads Lander 32-28 at halftime. Was Cody outscoring Lander by 3 there in the second 8-minute frame. They led 12-11 at the end of the first quarter. Taking a quick look at individual scoring numbers. First for Lander, they're led by Peyton Bell, who has 7 points. Paxton Hollingshead, Quincy Gwynna both have 5. Keaton Iron Eyes, Noah St. Clair both have 4. Gavin Romer has 3 For the Cody Bronx, Grady McCartan leading the way with a dozen. He's the only player of the game in double figures. 6 points for Parker Hine, 4 points for Maddox Ball, 4 points for Jackson Hazel, 2 points for Trevor Spomer, 2 points for Joshua Sowers. We will get you back to basketball action here in about 2 minutes. We'll conclude the Buckle Up for Life Wyoming halftime show and bring you the third quarter right after this. Your home for Tiger basketball is KOVE, 1330 AM, 107.7 FM, and streaming online on County 10's YouTube channel.
Welcome to Fremont Chevrolet GMC Riverton, where we exceed your expectations and deliver the best service possible. Located on Federal in Riverton, we're here to make local car shopping fun again. Explore our wide selection of new and used Chevrolet and GMC vehicles. As truck and trailering experts, we offer a variety of options tailored to your needs. Experience exceptional customer service and competitive prices. Visit our website at FremontChevyGMCRiverton.com to find your next vehicle today.
Myers Gambles is your one-stop shop for furniture, mattresses, and appliances in Lander, Wyoming. We have an unbeatable selection of furniture for your living room, bedroom, and dining room. Plus, we have the latest trends in home furnishings. Our mattresses are comfortable and affordable, and our appliances are built to last. Whether you're looking for a new TV, sofa, or refrigerator, we have the perfect finish, style, and function for your home. Visit us at 420 Main Street in Lander, or check out our website, landergambles.com. Today.
Porter's Mountain View Supply, your local experts in fire and water. We got everything you need for new installs to accessories, and don't forget our great selection of stoves, grills, and spas. We've been serving Wyoming for over 40 years, so you know you can trust us for quality products and expert service. Visit portersmvs.com or stop by our Riverton or Casper locations today. Porter's Mountain View Supply, located on 750 East Sunset Drive in Riverton.
Thanks again to the Wyoming Department of Transportation bringing us our Buckle Up for Life Wyoming halftime show, reminding you that seatbelts save lives. Buckle up every trip, every time. Thanks to Drew Powell, the Lady Tiger head coach, for stopping by, chatting with us. Again, at halftime of the boys contest, it is 32-28, Cody out in front of Lander here. We again are anticipating the start of the third quarter in just a couple of seconds. Lander has sent their 5 out on the floor, it looks like. Quincy Gwinna, Keaton Iron Eyes, Porter Playstead, Noah St. Clair, and again, Finn McFadden is ineligible today with a big walking boot on. We'll not speculate and just call it a lower leg injury, but tough to see Finn McFadden sidelined here for this one. Hopefully that is not a serious injury, but with the boot, does not look like an early return for him. Maddox Ball off glass, 2. That's going to drop for Maddox here as we're right back to action. And a quick bucket for Maddox to start the third quarter. Get that second half starting lineup here nailed down for you. Quincy Gwinna, Keaton Iron Eyes, Porter Playstead, Noah St. Clair, Paxton Hollingshead out there for the Tigers as the ball is turned over by Lander in their front court. Maddox Ball, Jackson Hazel, Trevor Spomer, Grady McCartan, Parker Hine. The second half starting 5 For the Cody Broncs. Again, Cody 4-2 this season. Lander 5-2. Here's an interception by Iron Eyes. Keaton, left-hand layup. It's not going to drop. Put back by Gwynna is good. Good follow by Quincy Gwynna to lay it up and in. Quincy's got 7. Almost an over and back violation. It is. In front court, Jackson Hazel sent it to Grady McCartan. They just kind of gritted their teeth at each other when he threw that pass, and Grady tried to quickly knock it across the timeline to see if it wouldn't count, but it does for Cody. Hollingshead, 3 left corner. That's not going to drop, and Maddox Ball is there to take it away. And throw it immediately to Stu Mullins. Out of bounds. Lander takes back over with Quincy Gwynna to inbound in the Tiger front court. Playstead crosses the timeline with a pass to Iron Eyes. Keaton, Playstead, back to Keaton. Keaton dribble it to the free throw line. Contested 2 over Grady McCartan is good. He couldn't have been better defended. And he knocks it in. Iron Eyes going to force a tie-up. A couple of players crash to the floor, including Trevor Spomer. Jump ball will go possession arrow Lander. Tigers trailing by 2 with an opportunity early in the second half to tie or take the lead. St. Clair, left hand down the lane is fouled. Spomer picks up his second personal. First team foul. First free throw for St. Clair is good. And Noah can tie the game with this one. In and out, no good. Offensive rebound by Gwynna for a second, and then it's stripped out of his hands by Hazel. There comes Hazel 2-on-2, goes strong to the rim, can't get it, and he's fouled.
Tiger foul number 12, Porter Playstead.
Playstead's third personal.
At the line to shoot, Jackson Hazel.
Hazel with 4 points on the night so far. 2 shots coming up. First is good.
Into the Tiger lineup, number 1, Peyton Bell.
Peyton Bell returns to the Lander lineup. Hazel's got them both. They get a 3-point Cody advantage for the moment. Iron Eyes backing in at the free throw line, trying to spin both directions. Iron Eyes can't get it to go this time. Pokes it away in backcourt almost, but is called with a foul. Keaton's second. Team foul number 2. And Bronco basketball in backcourt. Hazel works it across the timeline for Cody. McCartan attacks that Lander zone immediately with a soft floater that drops. Grady's got 14. Iron Eyes quickly the other way for 3. That's not going to fall, and Spomer up high for the rebound. Grady McCartan has some Fremont County connections, relatives in Riverton. 3 is good by Maddox Ball. Maddox now with 9. Big block by Maddox Ball on Gwynna's shot attempt. McCartan up ahead of the pack, lay it up and in, and 1.
Basket is good. Shooting for the Bronx, number 5, McCartan. Tiger foul number 22, Noah St. Clair, second personal, 13 foul.
Noah St. Clair picks up his second. Gavin Romer returns for Lander. Largest lead of the game for Cody at 10. Make it 11 as McCartan's free throw is good. 3 minutes gone by in the third quarter, and Lander wants a timeout. We'll step aside for a quick 60-second break with him. 4:57 to play, third quarter. Back in a minute. It's Cody 44, Lander 33. You're listening to the Tigers on KOVE and County10.com.
Ed & Kane and Associates CPAs, we serve clients across Fremont County and beyond with top-tier accounting services. From individual taxes to business consulting, our creative and precise team offers tax management, estate planning, and more. You'll find us engaged and meticulous to ensure each client gets personalized guidance. Visit rivertoncpa.com to learn more about our services and how we can help you achieve financial success.
The Tyler Watson State Farm Agency is a proud supporter of Riverton High School Wolverine athletics. We understand the importance of community, and we're excited to be a part of it. As your neighbor, we're here to help you with all your insurance needs. We offer auto, homeowners, renters, business, and life insurance. So stop in and say hi, or give us a call today. The Tyler Watson State Farm Agency will be here for you.
.455 remaining in the third quarter. Back to action. It's Lander basketball. Tigers trailing right now, 44-33. Largest lead of the game for Cody. That Grady McCartan and one. Felt like a momentum shifter here midway through the third quarter. Speaking of momentum, though, Peyton Bell will knock down the three-pointer. He's got 10 on the evening. Maddox ball in the corner. That's not going to drop, and Bell's up high for the rebound. Ball knocked to the floor. Gavin Romer gathers it in. May have been pushed along the baseline. Nothing doing as far as a call, though, and Hine will scoop it up the distance, lay it up and in. That's Grady McCartan there. Hine dished off to Grady. And Grady now with 19. Hollingshead, dish it off to Gwynna. I'll circle around at the top. St. Clair down the lane. Ball is stripped out of his hands. Hine fell to the floor, and it's scooped up off the floor by Hazel. Hazel straight to the rim, off the glass, got it to go. Jackson Hazel for the bucket. 3.5 to play, third quarter. Fremont Chevy scoreboard shows Cody on top by a dozen, 48-36. Theodore Riviera Jr. comes to the check-in stand for the first time for Lander. Romer, right side block, battling against Maddox ball, knocked out of bounds. Officials are going to get together to try to determine whose ball it is. They're going to say Cody ball.
And number 43, Kenny Rivera Jr. Into the cross line, number 1, Nathan Pryor, and number 11, Shereen Bauer.
Lander will set up some full court pressure. Three from Hazel, left corner. That's not going to drop. Put back by McCartan is good, though. Grady McCartan, who else? He's got 21. And the Cody lead now at 14. Bell down the lane will leave his shot short, and it's taken away by Hazel. Grady. Dish it off for Hazel. Hazel scoop up a left-hand shot. Got it to go. Jackson Hazel has 10. That Cody lead continues to slowly balloon. knocked out of bounds off of Trent Bauer. Stays Tiger ball. Bell holds at the top. Darian Hereford, the newcomer into the ball game for Lander. 3 from Riviera Jr. That's no good. And a long rebound going to result in a Lander foul. Paxton Hollingshead picks up his first personal. That's the 4th team foul on Lander. So 1:50 to play, third quarter. Free throws from here on out this set. For Cody. Meanwhile, on the other side, Cody's got just 1 foul. Scoop up a high arcing shot. Jackson Hazel get it to go. An 18-point Cody lead is their largest. Bell, much needed 3, no. Offensive rebound, not going to drop for Lander, but free throws are coming up for Ty Hereford. First for Ty, in and out, no good. Lander's got 3 games at that Rollins tournament. They'll go to Friday and Saturday. Second one is also no good. They'll play Friday evening, Saturday morning, and then Saturday evening again. Scott Fuller will have those games for you. Streaming video on County 10's YouTube channel. Backing in, shot by Sowers is no good, and a foul, I think, on Sowers on the rebound. Will be the first on Joshua. 3rd team foul on the Bronx. Now they're going to put 4 on the scoreboard now. Now they're going to drop it back to 3. I think it's the 3rd team foul. 1 minute remaining in the third quarter. Lander trying to dig into this 18-point deficit before the quarter break. Loose ball, squirts across the free throw line. Cody foul Nathaniel Pryor on the floor. That should be the 4th team foul. Now both teams in the bonus with just 46 seconds left in the third. Porter Playstead to throw it in, under into the right of the Lander hoop, does so to Bell. Bell for 3, it's good. Peyton Bell as a team high 13 for Lander. Maddox ball holds left side outside, is stripped and taken away by Bell. Lander's got numbers. Here comes a 3-on-1. Bell blows past his defender, lay it up and in. It's a 5-0 Peyton Bell run with 17 seconds to play in the third quarter. Pryor holds up number 1. Right side goes in the corner to Hine. Hine for 2, right side, got it. And that will take us to the end of the third with your score. The Cody Bronx 56, the Lander Tigers 41. Come on back for the 4th and final quarter with us in just a minute. You're listening to your home for Tiger basketball, KOVE 1330 AM, 107.7 FM, streaming video on County 10's YouTube channel.
Tyler Watson State Farm Agency is a proud supporter of Riverton High School Wolverine athletics. We understand the importance of community, and we're excited to be a part of it. As your neighbor, we're here to help you with all your insurance needs. We offer auto, homeowners, renters, business, and life insurance. So stop in and say hi, or give us a call today. The Tyler Watson State Farm Agency. We'll be here for you.
Fourth quarter has begun from Lander Valley High School. Jared Anderson, Matt Myers with you here. It's Cody on top of Lander 56-41. Bronx outscored the Tigers in the third quarter there 24-13. Largest lead of the contest, 18, was a Peyton Bell 5-0 run to kind of close out the third quarter there. Hit a three back on the next possession with a steal and went to the rim to lay it up and in. Killed a little bit of the Cody momentum, but still have a sizable advantage. Three from McCartan is no good. Save along the baseline by Hine into the front row of the stands. Trevor Spomer tried to give chase. Scared at least one fan in attendance in the second row. Trying to make the second save there, but it's out of bounds. Lander basketball. Bell to Romer at the top. Bell going to try a three and swish it. Peyton Bell with 18 makes it a 12-point game. Nicely executed screen by Gavin Romer, too, to give his guy some space. Cody weaves at the top. Minute 10 gone by here in the fourth quarter. Hazel, spin at the free throw line, lay it up with the left hand, got it. Jackson Hazel has 14. Right side, Hollingshead will try a three, no good, too strong. Ball with some elevation to scoop up the board. Maddox. Now McCartan past one defender, looking for some help. Wanted Parker Hine to cut in when he did not, and sends it to nobody. Now the officials going to get together. Should be Lander basketball, I would think, and now they'll say yes.
Tiger basketball.
Peyton Bell going to get called with an offensive foul, player control foul. Is that on Bell or on the screen? Now it's on Romer. It is on the screen. Gavin Romer's third. Illegal screen. So Cody possession. We've played 2 minutes of fourth quarter basketball, and the Bronx lead by 14. Ball holds at the top. Maddox put it on the floor once. Find McCartan, left corner. McCartan's got Romer on him defensively. He'll back it off, try a three. Partially blocked by Romer. Ball is there for the putback. Got it, and he's fouled.
2 line to shoot for Cody, number 0, Maddox Ball. Basket is good. Ball will shoot one.
Good rebound, good position by Maddox Ball. Frustrating if you're Gavin Romer to get a piece of that shot, only to have your blocked three to end up with a old-fashioned three-point play, and Maddox will get the free throw to sink. 61-44. Number 2 Cody leads number 5 Lander. There's Bell for three. That's good. Peyton Bell is feeling it from the outside. Fourth three-pointer of the ball game for Peyton. Long three is not going to drop for Hine, and Romer is there to take away the rebound. So still 5:15 to go. Lander got to be careful with these possessions and make him count. You might want to see Peyton Bell launch from the outside a few more times the way he's been shooting. Here's Hollingshead try a left corner three. That's no good, and rebound on a nice block out from Jackson Hazel. Ball holds at the top. Hine, right side behind the arc. Bounce it a couple of times, get it to McCartan. Grady use a screen, try to create some space. Now he's just going to lob to Ball down low. Ball hard off the glass, well defended, no good. Bell comes out of there, nifty pass across the timeline to save it. Get it to Larvey. Larvey has it poked away out of bounds. Good play by Trevor Spomer to hustle it down.
Back into the Cody line, trip out.
Coach Mullins wants a full timeout. We'll keep it here and set up this last 4:28 for you. Cody on top of Lander, 61-47 on that Fremont Chevy scoreboard. Still time, but obviously possessions becoming more limited for Lander the more this clock runs down. And scoring, at least this quarter, hasn't become the issue. It's being able to stop this Cody offense too. Cody with so many different guys that can score in a variety of different ways. Want to thank a couple folks here making these broadcasts possible, like Wyoming Catholic College, proud to cheer on our local athletes. Your dedication on and off the court is admirable. Find them online at wyomingcatholic.edu. Thanks to Perfect Power Electric and Lander supporting our athletes on and off the court. Give Perfect Power a call for your electric needs today at 332-7184. That's Perfect Power Electric. And a big shout out to the Wyoming Department of Transportation. Whiteout reminds you, seatbelts save lives. Buckle up so you can stay in the game every ride, every time. Both teams out of their huddles. Coach McCartan lobbying one of the officials on the near side of our broadcast position. 4:28 remaining. Lander trailing 61-47, and a steal on the inbound. Great wingspan by Spomer. Spomer take it away. The distance, left side layup with the right hand is good for Trevor Spomer. His 4th point. Romer at the top to St. Clair. Now Bell has McCartan all over him, just stuck to him like the words from Coach McCartan are, do not let him have an inch to shoot with. He's just being face guarded the entire way. Meanwhile, Noah St. Clair going to take advantage of that. Get the shot off. Got it to drop. Jackson Hazel quickly the other way, trading buckets. Hazel with 16. 65-49 now the score. 3:37 to go. Like I said, Lander not struggling shooting the basketball this quarter, just unable to stop Cody offensively, so trading buckets isn't going to work here, trailing by 16. Shot by St. Clair is no good. Tipped by Romer, kept alive by Lander. Turnaround 2 in the paint is going to drop for Porter Playstead, his 4th point. Hazel looks right side to Bauer. Trent put it on the floor a couple of times and reload to Spomer. Now McCartan, as Cody just keeps it hot around the perimeter. 2:55 remaining, time left in the ball game. Grady, left side, continuing to burn some clock. Spomer down the lane, tough shot, got it to drop, hung on the rim for a little bit on that right side and finally rolled in. Gwynna set the check back in, next dead ball for Lander. Playstead off a screen, looking for Romer, little pick and roll action, and Gavin is fouled.
Going to the line for the Tigers, number 45, Romer. Cody's out, number
Maddox Ball picks up his third personal. Gavin with 3 points on the evening. First is good.
Back into the right, Tiger lineup number 14, the Iron Eyes. Into the Cody lineup number 1, Nathan Pryor.
Iron Eyes will check in as Gwynna will not, so it looks like Gwynna waiting to come in for the shooter. Romer's second is good. Now he can check out. Now Quincy Gwynn is in as they'll go slightly smaller in the lineup. Timeout asked for by Stu Mullins, I'm guessing. Cody wanted to bring it in, so Stu is going to call that timeout. 2:29 to play in regulation. It is 67-53. Cody on top. Thanks again to Fremont Chevy GMC and Riverton supporting Fremont County athletes. Your hard work and dedication does not go unnoticed. Fremont Chevy GMC here for you every step of the way at 1401 North Federal in Riverton. Porter's Mountain View Supply in Riverton, your one-stop shop for grills, spas, stoves, pellets, and more. Porter's a proud supporter of Fremont County athletes. And thanks to Myers Gambles on Main Street in Lander. Excited to cheer on our Fremont County athletes. Gambles has winning deals, and remember, delivery is free within 30 miles of the store. That includes Lander, it includes Fort Washakie, it includes Riverton, it includes Hudson. Turn around, shop in town at Myers Gambles. More Tiger basketball this Friday. Scott Fuller is off to spend a couple of days in Rollins. Full court pressure being established by Lander out of the timeout. Contact. The officials look at each other. And it's just ball out of bounds. A couple of players ran into each other. Nothing called. Loose ball collision. And it'll be Lander basketball on the turnover. Tigers need more of those quick takeaways here. Just 2:15 remaining on the Fremont Chevy scoreboard. Trailing by 14. Gwynna can't get it to go, but he draws the contact. Meanwhile, Coach McCartan has his palms to the sky like he can't believe what's just transpired. First for Gwynna, no good off the back of the rim. Quincy's got one more try. Second one is nothing but net. Nathaniel Pryor races it up the floor for the Bronx and slows things back down to Hazel. McCartan squared to the basket. Ball is tipped, sails out of bounds off of a Lander hand.
Back into the Cody lineup number 34, Joshua Sauer.
Josh Sowers returns for Cody. Throw it in backcourt to Hazel. Hazel slowly walking up the floor. Bronx content, trying to kill some time. Both teams just have 2 fouls, so Lander a couple to give if they want to start fouling down the stretch here. Hollingshead goes for the steal, battle along the inline for it, and it's gathered in by the Bronx. Sowers, right side block, that's no good. Shot too strong, didn't necessarily need to shoot it there either. I don't think Coach McCartan wanted, but nevertheless, St. Clair with the rebound, and here's a pass intercepted by Hazel. Hazel, the distance, lay it up and in. Jackson Hazel has been a difference maker all night long. Timeout taken by the Bronx this time. Grady McCartan has a game-high 21, but Jackson Hazel not far behind him with 18, playing really good basketball. 1:18 remaining at 69-54. Bronx on top of the Tigers. We hope to chat with Stu Mullins coming up on the Bailey Tire and Auto post-game show. It was great to catch up with Coach Powell at halftime of this one and chat a little bit more about that Pinedale tournament coming up on Friday and Saturday for the ladies. Had the opportunity to cover the Lady Tigers the last time the boys and girls split to two different tournaments. So we'll be with the boys this upcoming weekend. Scott Fuller, I mentioned, is off to Rollins for a trio of games. That's one venue I haven't done a basketball game at. I've had the great fortune of doing many places. I did football there last fall, but I do not recall throughout my old man career doing a basketball game at Rollins High School. 1:10 remaining. Lander back to it here on the attack. Gwynna will try a quick three. No good. Iron Eyes the rebound. Kick it back out to Gwynna. Iron Eyes with 1 minute to go. Stopped just inside the free throw line to St. Clair. Lander needs a lot of points in a hurry. Iron Eyes off glass. That's no good. Maddox ball up high for the rebound. Tipped around in backcourt. Pryor comes up with it with 48 seconds to go. 69-54, the large Cody advantage, and the Bronx look like they're on their way to the 5th win of the season as Lander in jeopardy of dropping to 5-3. Pryor wasting some clock. Maddox ball holds it in the corner. And the last 20-some seconds just going to play out here, it looks like. Lander not giving up, trying to force a steal, but not necessarily trying to foul either as it's knocked out of bounds. Iron Eyes with some quick hands will knock it away. 15 seconds remaining before we go final. Looking for Pryor. Pryor, nice job hustling it down under the basket. Gathers it in. Now has it stolen away by Gwynna. Loose ball. People rolling all over the floor. Officials don't want to blow anything dead in the last few seconds. Put it up and in. Iron Eyes at the buzzer. And that will take us to the end of the contest. Final score, Cody 69, Lander 56. Coming up, it's the Bailey Tire and Auto post-game show. We'll run down final scoring numbers, and we hope to be joined by Coach Stu Mullins. We'll talk more about this one, of course, and also preview the upcoming Rollins tournaments Friday and Saturday that Lander will be a part of. So the Cody sweep tonight. Cody ladies got it done. Cody boys finish with a 69-56 victory here from Lander Valley High School. You've been listening to Lander High School basketball on your home for LVHS Sports, KOVE 1330 AM, 107.7 FM, and streaming video coverage on County 10's YouTube channel.
Electric are your trusted electrical contractors in Lander. With over 30 years of experience, we excel in light and heavy commercial construction, residential remodeling, and service work. Our licensed electricians use only quality materials and are committed to meeting your construction schedules. For professional electrical services at competitive prices, choose Boyle Electric. Give your place's electrical wiring the touch of excellence. Call 307-332-8139.
I'm John Shade, your Edward Jones financial advisor. Financial investments are very important, but so are the investments of time, patience, and encouragement of our young athletes from their coaches, teachers, and mentors. That's why Edward Jones is a proud sponsor of the Lander Tigers on KOVE. Call John Shade or stop by my office at 824 West Main Street for all your investment needs. Edward Jones, making sense of investing. Member SIPC.
Elevate Rehab's founding principle on you is evident from your first visit to the last. Our practice model ensures treatment as you deserve, a private one-on-one session with a licensed therapist the entire visit, every visit. All therapists hold advanced credentialing, including 2 certified hand therapists, an orthopedic clinical specialist, an MDT therapist, as well as pelvic floor and pregnancy rehab offerings. With over 100 years of combined experience between our 7 clinicians, Elevate is your ticket to health. Find us in Lander, Dubois, and visit our website or Facebook page. Choose Elevate Rehab to elevate your outcomes.
At Eyes on Fremont, we know that good vision is about more than just seeing clearly. That's why we're dedicated to providing expert eye care for the whole family. From children's exams to contacts, LASIK to glaucoma treatment, we're here to help. We accept most insurance plans, and our experienced team will make sure you feel right at home. Schedule an appointment today at 111 South Broadway in Riverton, or give us a call at 307-856-9000. Visit WyomingEyes.net to learn more.
Welcome to Haskell Furniture and Flooring, now open in Riverton. Discover a huge variety of top brands like Ashley, Tempur-Pedic, Serta, Lazy Boy, and more. Our showroom is filled with stylish and comfortable furniture for every room. Come visit us at 2210 North Federal and transform your home today. Explore the exceptional quality and unbeatable prices we offer. Visit HaskellFurnitureandFlooring.com to learn more and start living in style.
We are Maven. We focus on the fundamentals, clean, simple designs with the very best modern materials and technologies. We refuse to compromise our mountain town roots to follow the well-worn path to $1. We choose instead to make game-changing gear and use it in the places and pursuits that inspire us every day. We are Maven, a company focused on the design and creation of innovative products for and by the modern outdoorsman.
This is the Bailey Tire and Auto post-game show made possible by Bailey Tire and Auto Service. They've got 2 full-service tire and auto shops, 755 South Federal Boulevard in Riverton, 1305 West Main in Lander. Again, Lander comes up short in this one, 56-41. The final score was a competitive first half. But Cody really distancing themselves in the third and fourth quarter. At the end of the first, it was 12-11. Cody with that slim 1-point lead. There were 3 lead changes in that first quarter, and those would be the only time the lead would change was through about the 5-minute through the 2-minute remaining stretch of the first quarter, those 3 different lead changes. But we're making 12-11 at the end of one, and halftime was a 4-point Cody advantage, 32-28. Then a 10-0 run followed by a 6-0 run after Lander scored a couple of buckets would put Cody up pretty comfortably in front. 56-41 was the score at the end of the third quarter. And then we go 69-56 final score here on the Bailey Tire and Auto post-game show. Awaiting the arrival is Stu Mullins, the head coach for the Lander boys. We will chat with him all about this one, and we'll look ahead to that Rollins tournament again. Lander off to Rollins on Friday and Saturday. I know they've got a couple of games on Friday, or a couple of games on Saturday, 1 game on Friday evening, and then they play again Saturday morning and Saturday evening. We'll run down that schedule for you coming up here in just a moment. Taking a look at final individual scoring numbers for this one. Lander led in scoring. Just a great night for Peyton Bell. Bell finishes with 4 3-pointers, 21 points overall. Then it goes Quincy Gwinna, who finishes with 7 points for Noah St. Clair, 5 points for Gavin Romer, 5 points for Paxton Hollingshead. I think I missed Keaton Ironeyes first, who I should have said before Hollingshead and Romer, because Keaton had 6 points. Then it goes Hollingshead and Romer with 5. 4 points for Porter Playstead in the loss. Lander slips to 5-2 here on the young season. For the Cody Bronx in victory, great performance by Grady McCartan. He ties game high honors with Peyton Bell, finishing with 21 total points. 18 for Jackson Hazel, who was, I thought, just a difference maker at a lot of times. Grady McCartan outscores everybody else on Cody, but Jackson Hazel was really a force on both ends and just a thorn in the side of this Lander team. 12 points for Maddox Ball. Then it goes 6 points for Trevor Spomer. I think I missed Parker Hine. Yeah, Parker had 8 points. 2 points for Joshua Sowers. And I think that should round out the final individual scoring numbers in this one. Again, Cody knocking off Lander 69-56. Awaiting Stu Mullins' arrival here before we put the books on this broadcast, and then we'll try to make way for University of Wyoming basketball as the Pokes take on New Mexico this evening. Your home for Cowboy and Cowgirl basketball, of course, is KOVE, 1330 AM and 107.7 FM. Trying to, on the fly, pull up some other things to look forward to, including that Rollins tournament that I had just a moment ago, and then you rely on computers and internet and things like that, and nothing seems to want to open at the moment. So let's see here as I stall on the radio. I can thank Bailey Tire and Auto Service again. I can do that. This is the Bailey Tire and Auto post-game show. All right, here we go. Stalled long enough, apparently. Lander boys back at it next at 4:30 on Friday. They take on Worland again from Rollins High School. On Saturday, they're back at it at 10:30 in the morning, facing Buffalo. And then at 4:30 on Saturday, they've got the host team, Rollins. So it's interesting to play a team at home, but there are some winnable games and an opportunity for some more competition there with those three opponents, Worland, Buffalo, and Rollins, the trio of opponents that Lander will see next. We'll step aside here for one more timeout, chat with Coach Mullins in just a bit. Once again, Cody, the victor from Bob Carey Memorial Fieldhouse tonight, 69-56. Back in just a couple of minutes on your home for Tiger basketball. KOVE, 1330 AM, 107.7 FM. Streaming video coverage of tonight's game was on County 10's YouTube channel.
At Eyes on Fremont, we know that good vision is about more than just seeing clearly. That's why we're dedicated to providing expert eye care for the whole family. From children's exams to contacts, LASIK to glaucoma treatment, we're here to help. We accept most insurance plans, and our experienced team will make sure you feel right at home. Schedule an appointment today at 111 South Broadway in Riverton, or give us a call at 307-856-9000. Visit WyomingEyes.net to learn more.
To Fremont Chevrolet GMC Riverton, where we exceed your expectations and deliver the best service possible. Located on Federal in Riverton, we're here to make local car shopping fun again. Explore our wide selection of new and used Chevrolet and GMC vehicles. As truck and trailering experts, we offer a variety of options tailored to your needs. Experience exceptional customer service and competitive prices. Visit our website at FremontChevyGMCRiverton.com to find your next vehicle today.
Myers Gambles is your one-stop shop for furniture, mattresses, and appliances in Lander, Wyoming. We have an unbeatable selection of furniture for your living room, bedroom, and dining room. Plus, we have the latest trends in home furnishings. Our mattresses are comfortable and affordable, and our appliances are built to last. Whether you're looking for a new TV, sofa, or refrigerator, we have the perfect finish, style, and function for your home. Visit us at 420 Main Street in Lander, or check out our website, landergambles.com. Today,
Porter's Mountain View Supply, your local experts in fire and water. We got everything you need for new installs to accessories, and don't forget our great selection of stoves, grills, and spas. We've been serving Wyoming for over 40 years, so you know you can trust us for quality products and expert service. Visit portersmbs.com or stop by our Riverton or Casper locations today. Porter's Mountain View Supply, located on 750 East Sunset Drive in Riverton.
Welcome to Fremont Chevrolet GMC Riverton, where we exceed your expectations and deliver the best service possible. Located on Federal in Riverton, we're here to make local car shopping fun again. Explore our wide selection of new and used Chevrolet and GMC vehicles. As truck and trailering experts, we offer a variety of options tailored to your needs. Experience exceptional customer service and competitive prices. Visit our website at fremontchevygmcriverton.com to find your next vehicle today.
Myers Gambles is your one-stop shop for furniture, mattresses, and appliances in Lander, Wyoming. We have an unbeatable selection of furniture for your living room, bedroom, and dining room. Plus, we have the latest trends in home furnishings. Our mattresses are comfortable and affordable, and our appliances are built to last. Whether you're looking for a new TV, sofa, or refrigerator, we have the perfect finish, style, and function for your home. Visit us at 420 Main Street in Lander, or check out our website, landergambles.com. Today.
Porter's Mountain View Supply, your local experts in fire and water. We got everything you need for new installs to accessories, and don't forget our great selection of stoves, grills, and spas. We've been serving Wyoming for over 40 years, so you know you can trust us for quality products and expert service. Visit portersmbs.com or stop by our Riverton or Casper locations today. Porter's Mountain View Supply, located on 750 East Sunset Drive in Riverton.
Welcome you back into the Bailey Tire and Auto post-game show. Again, Lander falls to Cody ×2 tonight with the boys-girls sweep. Boys game goes 69-56 in favor of the Bronx. Ladies score, in case you missed it earlier, was 63-34. Phillies improved to 6-1. Lander falls to 4-4 on the girls' side. Boys record-wise, Cody improves to 5-2 this season. Lander drops to 5-3. That's a good pair of Cody teams, and I think both Lander girls and boys left a lot of what-ifs out there, and I think would be prone to being a lot more competitive should these two teams see each other again, but that's one of the best girls teams in the state and has been for a long time, and the boys have been very competitive too. Jay McCartan has his team looking like they're poised for a run late in the season, and just a bunch of guys that have played together for a long time. You have a couple of key members of that really, really good football team that finished runner-up again this year in Maddox Ball and Grady McCartan. And you add a guy like Jackson Hazel that's so quick to the basket. It looks like this Cody team is going to make some noise, both boys and girls, when it comes to maybe basketball when it counts the most in February and March, but still a lot of basketball to get through before we can get to that point. We're going to be joined now by Coach Stu Mullins, head coach of the Lander Tigers. Coach, appreciate you taking a few moments. Just got done talking about what a good Cody team that is, a team of kids that knows each other well. They're successful in football, and seems like that's a well-rounded bunch that you face tonight.
Yeah, for sure, and they're all seniors. And absolutely. I mean, everybody in the state knew. I mean, they would have probably competed very, very well in the 4A West this year, and they're even without two of their big guys. But yeah, we knew that coming in, and I definitely thought that we played with them, and it was a 1 minute stretch that really kind of did us in there, and we just couldn't get back with our footing. And so proud of the kids. We played 2.5 quarters. We played that fourth quarter tough, and it's good to play teams like that early. I liked having that game right there on the calendar, because that's who we're chasing, them and Lovell for sure. And we get to see where we're at. Without that game, you don't know until you go to their place. So I'm super happy that we got it. We can get it on film, and we can get better from it.
Obviously, Finn McFadden goes down. That hurts your team in a lot of different ways, but was there kind of an adjustment period without him on the floor tonight?
A little bit, yeah, I would say so. What Peyton brings with offense, Finn brings with defense, and he's our top plus-minus guy. He's our top value player with our advanced stats, and he just makes things happen on the floor. So with that, you put another athlete out there, and you've got 3 and 5 and 0, he can guard one of those kids. And it's I hope we get him back sooner than later.
I thought Peyton Bell had a great game, though. Shot really well from the outside. Looked like he was just feeling it most of the night. Yeah, he struggled early, and rightly so, coming in, for your first minutes of the season. But he settled in nicely, and you can just see what a difference that makes for us. And he can go inside, he can go outside, and he'll only get better from here on out. You've got a trip to Rollins with 3 games. What do you know about that tournament? What do you expect? Yep, so we got Warland, Buffalo, and Rollins. It'll be good to see Warland. They're another team that's up north. That'll be good to see before we play them again coming around. And then Buffalo, and it's just a great tournament because we can see those teams on the other side of the state, and they're playing really well right now, and they're always good. And then Rollins gave us a good game here, and we didn't finish that game, and so we've got to get a whole heck of a lot better on defense, but it's still early-ish, but we've got it, like we talked to the team, we've got to make some incremental steps just to stiffen up a little bit, because if your offense isn't going, which it wasn't great tonight, it wasn't good enough. If you don't have that going for you and your defense isn't there, it's going to be really tough to win, especially against the best teams in the state. You've got kind of this weird schedule this week. What do you do over the next 48 hours before you go to Rollins? Do you get more practices in, or what do you go back and do? Yeah, I think the kids are excited to get back to practice tomorrow. We're on a marathon. This is a long journey, and it starts every day we can get on the court, and I think once they start taking that to heart and taking the defensive side personally, then we're going to be pretty tough. How's your bunch away from basketball? Is this an enjoyable group to be around? Yeah, absolutely. It starts in the summer. We play everywhere. We spend a lot of time, bonding and getting to know each other. And these kids are just a great group of kids, and they all get along with each other. And, the biggest thing for us is we've got to make sure that they hold each other accountable and make the right steps. There can't be really any complacency, and so it's a really good opportunity to have a game like that and show us where we're at and where we need to improve. All right, Coach, appreciate you coming up here, and we'll be rooting for you this weekend. Awesome. Thanks, guys. Absolutely. Stu Mullins, head coach of the Lander Tigers. Appreciate him coming up here and joining us per usual. And with that, we're going to sign off tonight. Again, Cody sweeps Lander, both boys and girls. Boys final goes 69-56. Girls final earlier was 63-34 in favor of Cody in both of those contests. As I've mentioned several times, Scott Fuller, the voice that you're more familiar with, coming back to do more Lander basketball this Friday and Saturday from that Rollins tournament. We'll get the full schedule posted for you and have coverage from all of those games at Rollins for you on County 10's YouTube channel as well as KOVE Radio. For Matt Myers, who was our fantastic camera operator tonight, I'm Jared Anderson. We are going to send you back now to KOVE Radio, and hopefully we've got University of Wyoming basketball coming at you in just a little bit. For those of you on the YouTube stream, we will say good night from Lander Valley High School.